I think I'm broadcasting in 1080p. It's the 14th. Oh, duck and hide. Cover up. They're coming to get you. I'm gonna come and get you. It's the 14th of June.
Biggie. 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 Biggie.
The 14th of June. What's going on today? 14th of June. Trying to find some stuff about it. Oh, we got a network member in the back. Breaking news. Right.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Bleecker Street, sir. So the 14th, you got any protesting in your city there?
No.
I do.
What are you guys protesting?
I don't know. I just, someone told me from out of town that we got them.
Oh, wow. Fuck. Nothing going on here, brother. Same old nonsense. We don't really get a lot of that in Canada, man. Like when the COVID thing, we had the trucker thing that sort of got out of hand, but that's about it.
Yeah, I don't know what if we have a parade or anything, but supposedly.
What is Donald Trump's birthday again? Isn't there supposed to be a bunch of protests on his birthday or some bullshit?
Yeah, it's today.
Oh, that's today. Okay, so yeah, I guess that's the big hubbub.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the military's birthday, and Trump lumped his birthday in with it, and it turned into the Trump thing. I think.
Okay.
And everywhere.
Yeah, I heard there was supposed to be a whole bunch of organized protests and all this nonsense.
Yeah, peaceful protesting nationwide. Shit, I don't know how many.
Is there anything on the news? I haven't.
Oh, they're not. They're keeping it from media, man. It's if you're going to see it, you're going to see it on like Facebook or Twitter or shit like that. You know.
Yeah, but I haven't seen any of that stuff. I'm on Facebook and Instagram and fucking YouTube and all that shit most of the day.
I guess you could Google it.
Yeah, I just haven't. I didn't know today was the day.
Yeah.
You'd think it would be front and center on YouTube. Everybody would be fucking talking about it.
I think they're downplaying it. Yeah. They're calling it No Kings. Oh, there's definitely some in Chicago. Holy shit, there's a lot. Washington. Here we go. There's the one in Chicago.
Okay, so there's some protests going on. All right.
A bunch of people there.
What are they protesting exactly? The ICE thing? Taking.
It's called No Kings. They're calling No Kings protest.
So Donald Trump is a king, and they don't want a king. They
don't
want a
want
politician
him to be king.
Is that what the deal is? I don't know.
California, Ohio, Charlotte.
Probably New York, I would imagine.
LA, Chicago.
But I imagine if you live in a Trump-supported area, then there won't be very much protesting going on.
Well, my state won with Trump, but I don't know that we're like super Trumpy. You know, I don't know where that would be like super Trumpy.
Right. I don't know.
I don't know if there's any end goal. No kings, okay. I don't know if he's really trying to be a king. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't. They always got some flashy bullshit that they're trying to say, but I don't know what they're saying when they say no kings. We don't have kings. You don't. You
Yeah.
don't. We have politicians, bro. That's not a king.
I mean, speaking of kings, dude, old Jey Uso and Roman Reigns, man. You know, Jey Uso lost his belt,
Yeah.
and Roman Reigns, man, he's been MIA for the last 3 months. Can we finally kill the Roman Reigns as the best wrestler ever talk at this point? I would think we can, right?
Well, he's like they haven't really done fuck all with him after his big,
Nothing.
huge, long reign of championship reign. So I don't know what's going on with Roman, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, during the year-long reign, everybody, oh, he's the greatest ever. We made more money than ever. We're the best ever. Where's all that shit now? You know, like they done nothing but fuck all with him for a lot.
He just wasn't the crowd. The problem with Roman Reigns is that they tried to push him down everyone's throat, and the crowd didn't want it. Right? That's
Yeah, and people forget, like, there was about, what, 8 years where he was in the business and he got booed out of the arena every fucking time he came out. Like, do we forget that?
no.
I don't think I did. Coincidentally, he got popular after letting everybody know he has leukemia.
Well, the whole family thing's been going on for a long time now. Holy shit. The family. I am the head of the table, or whatever the fuck he is.
Yeah, I think Undertaker started that gimmick with I'm the head of the yard. This is
Oh,
my
yes, yeah, this is my yard.
yeah, it was his yard, and then fucking Roman was the head of the table, and now it's just like, who fucking knows, you know?
Acknowledge me. Oh.
I mean, he did get his family over. I can't take that from him. Like, there would be no Jay and Jimmy or Jim or Fatu or
Yeah.
a lot of them. Yeah. So
It's definitely, I don't know. I think that storyline's been going on for a really long time. I don't know how they're keeping it still alive, but it is what it is.
I never was into the Yeet. I don't think he's as. I mean, kids do love him, but just because
Kids love the shit out of him, bro. Kids really love him.
that's
But you know, they like the song, they like the glasses, they like the outfits, they like the yeet thing. It's over for sure.
I mean, kids like brain rot YouTube shorts too. Does that make it good? You know?
Yeah, we always sell to other. Wrestling's always been about selling it to kids, right?
Have you ever seen a Jey Uso interview after a match?
I think their interviews after matches are the worst thing that they do. I hate them. I think it's hard enough as an adult to suspend belief when you're watching wrestling, and then I have to watch them pretend that it was real in a backstage interview with reporters. So I'm like, this is ridiculous. It's not the UFC, guys.
He gives me some fucking weird vibes.
I'm not a Jey Uso fan though. He just looks like somebody's uncle who does roofing, who does roofing for a living and drinks too much beer on the weekends.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't. I don't think he doesn't look like a wrestler to me.
No.
Roman Reigns looks like a wrestler. If we're gonna talk Roman Reigns,
yeah. I can't take that from Roman Reigns, dude.
Yeah.
Like he's one of the last big men. He wrestles different than everybody.
Yeah. He's a good wrestler. He's solid. He's big.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
It's because he ain't doing fucking flips and corkscrews off top rope. Don't mean he ain't wrestling.
Yeah.
I know what he's doing.
Absolutely. Jey Uso looks like he had too many slices of apple pie at Thanksgiving dinner, and and probably works roofs, and it doesn't. I don't know. He just doesn't seem like a.
You keep fucking going to the roofing angle a little too much there, bro.
It's probably roofing.
Fuck. I think the best wrestler that we could get would be Brock Lesnar, and we just can't have him. You know, so we're just fucked.
Is it that we can't have him? Did he? I think did he get convicted of anything, or did he just not want to be in the public view anymore? They won't let him. What's the deal with Brock?
I have no fucking idea. I mean, he's still walking the streets free, so what's the big deal? You know, like.
Yeah, is it just the crowd won't like him anymore because he's
No, I don't think that's.
like,
I don't know what the fuck it is. Maybe he feels more guilty if he's there. I don't know why he won't.
Yeah, maybe he just has. Maybe he. Well, Brock's all okay. Brock Lesnar fucking hates the public. He fucking hates.
He really does hate people, which I love that. I think that's.
He does hate people, so maybe he just has enough money to just not care anymore. Be like,
Yeah,
okay,
maybe.
I'm done. I don't need it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be rich until I die. So what the fuck am I doing? You know. Like, yeah, maybe that's it. I don't know. I just think that he would be more over than anybody, really. Like right now.
He's the last fucking the big thing. He's the real deal, man. Like there's no doubt. Brock Lesnar is awesome.
We could get another like 5-10 years out of him. He started so young, bro.
Like he's just so different than everybody else. Is just everything. It's fucking unbelievable.
I don't think he's much older than fucking Roman.
I don't know how old he is. I know he's had a pretty good career. He's made a lot of money.
He's the youngest champion ever.
Is he? Yeah.
Yeah. World
Yeah,
champion.
what the fuck? I don't look at the size of the motherfucker. Jesus.
Age. Let's see. So he's 47. How old do you think Roman is?
I would imagine about 42.
Yeah, I do too. So there's like a 5-year. He's 40.
Okay.
7-year difference, bro. Like that's not a ton of
No.
time. I mean,
I don't know how much these guys make and all that stuff. Like some of them make really good money. Brock probably makes $1 million every time he steps in the ring.
maybe. I won a slab last night and didn't even have to be there. That's pretty fun.
That's exciting.
Yeah, it was a fried pie variant man thing.
Nice.
Slab, yeah, 9.2. I can't find any comparable copies that are slab, but it's pretty cool. It's like a $15-20 book.
Okay, that's cool.
I went to my LCS trying to get that Marvel Knights Homeward Bound,
Right.
the White Panther book, you know?
Yeah.
And I get a text and they're like, "Oh no, we ain't got none of that. I don't know what you're talking. You want me to order you one?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, order me one. You know what the fuck ever." And I said, "I'll come in tomorrow and talk to you about my pool and we'll figure this out together." You know, because I knew there's a 1 per. You know, as long as you're a brick and mortar, you're going to get the fucking 1 per, dude. It don't matter what you buy. Like you're getting that 1 per. You know what I mean? So. The fucking LCSs will tell you, "Oh no, I didn't get the 1 per." No, right? Yeah. So I get there and the assistant's working, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm just coming to see if y'all got a copy of that Homeward Bound Marvel Knights or any books in my pool or whatever." And he calls the boss, and she's like, "Oh yeah, the Homeward Bound, we got a copy, but it's books, or it's what's his name's book." And I'm like, "Oh, it went from no copies to there is one." You know what I mean? So I don't think he pulled it. I think she's just giving it to him, right? And I should have been like, "Can I see it?" Yeah, I didn't want to push it. You get that far, they're going to look it up. You know, like, why you want to see someone else's book they're pulling or whatever the fuck, you know? And I told him there's a 1 per, and I think that you might be giving him the 1 per, but I just gave up on after that, you know.
Not fair enough.
Sometimes shops get more than one per too, so I'm hoping maybe they'll get enough. It's because it's like $100 book, you know.
Ah, I see. Yeah, it's controversial. Black Panther's white now.
I don't know why that's. I didn't know it was controversial. I just thought it was a 1 per, but I mean, how fucking controversial can it be? They're still they're making extra prints of it. Right?
It's as controversial. Like it's not like they don't know what they're doing.
it wasn't controversial when it was white people turning black. Why is it black and white is now? Like, I don't get it.
Well, that's been controversial. Maybe not to you, but it's been a very hot button topic. Changing race swapping and all that stuff is very hot button.
What up, Sir Darth Lopez?
Mr. Darth Lopez in the chat. How you doing?
I think if it goes one way and go the other, I don't think you should bat an eye at either one, honestly. But that's just
I'm with you, Biggie, but it has been a hot button topic nonetheless. People fucking hate
is
it.
it really that hot? I hear like it's a little.
Oh my god! Did you see what happened when the Little Mermaid came out? Jesus.
Oh yeah, I guess that was a little. I fucked that whole movie up, right?
You hear everybody say MCU, like it's it's just when you start race swapping and gender swapping, people get pissed off. And I'm sure that's the reason that they made the White Panther or Black Panther white. I'm sure they did it on purpose.
Fucking comic book creators, man, just making new characters. Stop fucking.
No, they want to cause controversy so they can sell books.
Yeah, fucking comics are getting to be just brick-headed, dude. Like
Very, very politically driven. A lot of it, like in 2020, there was a lot of Pride stuff that came out. Now it's changing Black Panther to a white guy. It's just.
I mean, out of all of the fucking characters, it would be like if we had a Ku Klux Klan guy, a white pride guy. I mean, right?
Wow, I don't know.
It's fucking Black Panther, bro. Like, what are we? Where are we at?
Hey, man, I don't know, bro. I don't know. They're fucking.
I mean, the Black Panther gang ain't like super racist though. They're like very helpful to everybody, I think, right? They're not like the fucking white racist people, I don't think.
Dude, I don't know, man.
Maybe we should just drop
this.
Oh, man. They had a character in Captain America called Nazi Man or some shit. It'd be like him turning whatever, so.
Well,
that's comic book for you. That's the kind of conversation you get to, dude. Like,
go watch some Dave Chappelle.
Yeah. Fucking comics, man. It's so stupid. We had the Calvin Ellis as Superman. That was fun. That book ain't worth piss now.
Yeah, Superman. That book's that pretty hot button too. They broke pre-record sales or whatever they did. So that's pretty interesting.
I mean, you can get the book for cover now. I thought about buying a couple copies. I had 4 or 5. I sold when they were at $50.
I just got a Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow.
Yeah, you did.
When's that movie coming out? Because I don't know if I should sell it now or should wait. I think it's coming out in 2026, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't wait. I think right now is the best time. And I'm waiting. I might as well put it out there. I'm waiting until the Avengers movie comes out to try to get an X-Men book. Because I've been hearing speculators talk, and the swimming pool to get X-Men 1 right now isn't very much X-Men 1s. And I think it's going to get a little deeper after the movie.
Yeah, you think more are going to come out of the woodwork after that, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if that means they're going to be cheaper, but there'll be more to get.
Yeah.
So maybe it'll be easier for
I sent you a picture the other day of an X-Men 1 that was in an auction. That was Canadian prices, by the way.
Oh, yeah? Let's look at it.
I think it was a 3.5 for $5,000 or something.
See, the thing is if X-Men 1 finally does start going up in value again, so will all the other mutant shit, So to kind of make it easier, even if you're spending more money, like, it might be worth your time.
Yeah, X-Men 1, that's a big grail, man. That's a heavy book to be going after for sure.
Oh, shit. There's the one in my town, I think. A protest, let's see. Oh, I don't have Facebook, damn. I can zoom in on it, though. This one right here.
Yeah, it was a pretty nice copy.
So, yeah, it looks like it's down by the campus. Okay, let's see. Bleecker Street.
We got Christina Payne in the chat. How you doing, Christina? Thanks for dropping links.
Oh, I see it. 1.8. Oh yeah. 5K.
It was a pretty nice 1.8 from what I thought actually.
What would that be in American? Like
How
three
much
or
was
four?
it? $5,000. So American, it'd probably be about $3,500.
Okay. Yeah. I was talking to a community member that has one for sale. I think it's a 1.8, and they were asking for around 4. They were trying to get 4 out of it, but you could probably whittle them down a few hundred. On my price range is if I had 4K, I would start shopping.
Yeah. That's basically the buy-in is about 4K for like a 1.5 to a 2.5.
A complete presentable copy, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Like, I would love to be able to get like a 2.0, but I don't think I can get one without paying taxes. That's the thing. If you could find somebody that has it and you don't have to pay the fucking taxes, that's a big bonus, bro.
Yeah, that's always the bonus, right? If you can actually talk to the seller and be like, "Hey, what's going on?"
Dude, big bonus. If I was to get one on eBay or whatever, you got like $700-800 in taxes, dude.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
No, I know. So it's kind of sketchy, man. It's like, do you pay the extra to not worry about it, or do you just go for it? You know?
Well, it's always sketchy when you're not dealing with eBay, just because it's a lot of money to be sending to somebody and to have them to trust them to send something in the mail to you and all that shit.
Yeah, it's almost worth paying the extra to get it done through business and shit. And
Well, yeah, at least you know it's secure. Your money's secure. I guess you could pay with PayPal Business as well. Like that'll keep it
goods and
secure.
services.
Yeah, goods and services.
Right. Yeah. Well, for good for me, I don't have fucking 3K sitting around, so I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, neither do I, buddy. Neither do I.
It's going to take a lot of work. So for now, I'm pretty happy with getting my little $200-300 books. Honestly, like
I am gonna be pressing a copy of the first Wonder Woman today, though.
yeah, that's got to be exciting.
Yeah, I took some videos, pre-videos of it, and I'll take another video after it's done to see maybe put it on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram or something.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I considered getting that once at one point, but I could either got that, Brainiac or Freeze. I think the Freeze at the time was actually the biggest. And I'm a super.
I love the Brainiac that you got. That's probably my favorite book that you have. Well, maybe not my favorite, but it's certainly up there.
Yeah, favorites are kind of tough.
Yeah, it's hard just to say, oh, that's a favorite when you have so many big fucking books.
Right. I mean, I know my Cap's just a rando Golden Age, but it's up there. It's like one of my favorite. The Hulk 2 ain't bad, and
the Hulk 2 is awesome as well.
It's probably my nicest book, honestly. Like the Hulk 2 is pretty nice.
Yeah, you got some good shit over there, buddy.
Yeah, try to get back. So we got Dan's comics and Matt likes comics. Good to see y'all. I was thinking about showing y'all all the protests and stuff, but it's not that easy to find.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird that I haven't really. It's not really on the news at all. So that's like not to my like. It's not like I'm not being bombarded with all this crazy stuff. Usually, when there's mass protests, you see a lot of it.
Excuse me. Yeah, the finals have been very boring, in my opinion. The NBA finals, what a joke.
Who won the finals?
See, that's what I mean. Like, people don't even care who, like, the Pacers and the fucking Oklahoma City Thunder are the two.
Oh, god dang.
That's bad, dude.
Oh, that's terrible.
I mean, even the Celtics weren't really that exciting, you know?
Oh,
I mean, the
so
Celtics
much
are
for
one of
so
the
much for
biggest.
history.
Yeah, I don't know what to say
I
about it.
guess it's good for Pacers fans. There's got to be some around.
Yeah, it would have been best if New York was in, I think, but they're even not that fun of a team. Like,
If New York ever wins, they're just going to give Patrick Ewing a ring. Like, here, Patrick, take this ring.
yeah, there's a girl that coaches on the Pacers, and she coaches defense.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah, she's like a main coach on the team and shit. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that's all right. That's cool.
Yeah, I don't think we're too far away from like a chick coaching a team. Honestly, like,
There's nothing wrong with that as long as they're good. As long as they're good at their job. Fuck.
now I don't think that we'll ever have a player make a team.
They tried to have a female goalie in the NHL. I think at one point in time.
Okay.
I don't think she did very well. And she was more of a bench warmer than anything.
Well, I'm pretty sure like we've got like women NASCAR racers.
Yeah, yeah, you do. There's the one that drives the GoDaddy car.
The Danica Patrick chick.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like a legit men's athlete. That's what's crazy is like there's a lot of dudes that are in
That's,
sports, but not a lot of
driving
women.
a car. Driving a car isn't athletic. It's it's about fine motor skills, and of course she'd be good at that. Of course she would be.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's a ton of chick NASCAR, but I'm pretty sure she's been in legit NASCAR races. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Manon Ryomi. Who the hell is that, Matt? What the hell are you talking about? Ryomi.
That was probably the
Oh,
the hockey player's name. The girl that played goalie.
Oh, Matt would know. He's Canadian as fuck.
Dude, yeah, he knows everything. Honestly.
Fuck it. I think Matt could win the award for being most Canadian.
I think you might be right, actually.
Yeah. Ain't nobody more Canadian than Matt, dude.
I'm not gonna lie. If I had to take like a Canadian citizenship test, I don't know if I would pass. Like if they were like, what's the name of this guy and who did this? I'm like, who? Mackenzie? I think it was Mackenzie, right? He did a river. I'm sure there was a river and some Mackenzie guy.
Have you ever heard anybody talk about how Tom King was in the CIA?
No, I don't think so. Not off the top of my head. No.
Okay. I was talking to Becker, and Becker says that he brings it up in every fucking interview he does, and you could see it in the writing in his comics. It's kind of like an ongoing joke now that Tom King was a part of the CIA.
That's interesting.
It's a little funny. He went from working in comics to being in the CIA to coming back to comics.
Yeah, but a lot of those old comic writers, they were in the war. They did some fucked up shit, man. They seen some fucked up shit. You know, Jack Kirby, one of them. He's the guy you want to go drinking with because he's a tough motherfucker. he'll protect you.
That story that Steppo tells about him and the red mist and shit. Like,
yeah.
I'm the biggest Kirby mark you could find, dude.
I'm aware.
And I would love to be able to be like, that sounds real, but it's just I ain't doubting it. I'm just saying
that came from Kirby himself.
Kirby said that one.
Yeah, that's
where did he say it though?
It's from some interview. I think you have to ask Steppo exactly.
I gotta find this. Yeah,
but I'm sure because I don't think it's a made up. Well, it might be partial.
I mean,
might be embellished a little bit, but whatever. I don't know. I tend to believe people of that age group though. People that were in it was a more honest time. People didn't embellish stories as much. I don't think.
Maybe not. I
If
don't know.
Jack Kirby says something like that, I tend to believe it happened. Sort of verbatim.
I guess I've just been around too many fucking lowlives that lie to you.
But he's also Jack Kirby's he's a dynamo though. Awesome in World War II. He was a leader in civil rights, like not as far as being out there in the streets or anything, but he really believed in the rights of mankind and all mankind. He was a good fucking dude.
Right?
And I'm not a Jack Kirby mark. I like Jack Kirby. He's awesome and I respect him to the highest end. But I'm not a mark for Jack Kirby, but he's the man, dude. He is the man.
Yeah. Let's see. War stories. Jack Kirby war stories. Drafted into the army to fight Hitler. Yeah, I mean, I guess you'd have to. Oh, Jack Kirby at war. I see a story. I'll bookmark this for later. It's like 9, 10 minutes, I think. Cool. The Jack Kirby Museum. I do follow those guys. CBC, yes. I'm not getting too invested, but I appreciate you guys supporting me. I just know there's some hardcore fucking candidates in this shit, dude. You know?
Yeah, man. I don't know. It's supposed to be fun. Everybody treat it like fun. I appreciate
Right.
the votes if I get them. You know, and definitely vote for Biggie Shack.
I'm going to vote for lower taxes.
I would. Let's vote for the halt of inflation. That's what I would vote for. No more inflation.
Yeah, I just want my cheap ass food to be cheap again. I want dollar cheeseburgers and dollar French fries. Please.
Amen, brother. Amen.
I want to be able to get a meal for under $5. Can we get back to that?
Yeah, that'd be fucking great, wouldn't it?
Like a real meal, like you're full from it, you know?
Yeah, no, I understand. I completely get it.
I think that's where we fucked up. Our portions are too high down here. Like usually you buy a plate and it's really enough food to fucking feed your whole family. You know, like you got a burger as big as your head and a fucking mountain of fries and a giant bottle of whatever. It's too much.
Oh yeah, portions are like nobody's digging ditches. Well, some people are, but we're not digging ditches and we're not working on farms. We're not up at the crack of assholes and fucking, working all day in the fields we don't need that much food anymore. You just sort of need bits and pieces at a time.
What do I think of the new Ron Killings? I was more happy when he was just fired. Like I was happy when I saw him come back. But now it's like, are we really going to push this guy to be like a main event thing? I don't know. Like I liked the send off. Give him a world championship match. Give him that rub. Send him on his way. Beautiful. That's a beautiful way to finish.
He's also 55 years old, man. Jesus.
Yeah, to make him like a real main event. I mean, even John Cena to a certain extent. Like before he turned heel, he was losing in tag matches and shit. Like he was not doing well, So give it to these young guys, man. Let fucking Seth Rollins or fucking Roman Reigns or Cody or Give it some of these younger fuckers, you know, like
These old guys want to go like out on their high horse and have this amazing last run. It's like, dude, you're 55. Relax. Just you've made a ton of money. You're a very wealthy man. Fucking, go chill.
it's a part of. This is the smartest thing he's done, but at the same time, I thought it was smart the way they gave him a wet out. You know, the way they fired him after or cut the contract. I
Yeah,
thought it
but
was good,
you got Triple H saying that it's a story, and then you've got R-Truth, and you've got his family saying no, they fired me.
yeah.
So, is it a story or did they fire him? I don't know.
I'm not into this whole can't tell if it's real or fake shit. You know, I'm not. I can't get into it. Like, I don't want to give fucking Triple H credit for shit that is out of his hand. I don't think Triple H really is the fucking genius that everybody thinks he is. Like,
Penta, and that guy's a great wrestler, and they just keep fucking kicking him in the nuts. He keeps losing. Fuck.
yeah, that Triple H shit got over a lot better than I thought it would. The fucking iguana guy, he came out looking real
Oh
good.
yeah. The iguana guy was sort of cool.
The iguana guy got over, dude.
Everybody likes silly gimmicks.
Yeah. That shit's getting over a little bit. Now, I'm a big WCW '90s guy, late '90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
I saw the way the luchadors came into the cruiserweight and WCW, and that was fucking cool. Bring back the fucking luchadors.
I'm a fan of
the
Lucha Underground was an awesome promotion. Like when you see that on YouTube, it's fucking cool to watch, man. Like they did a great job with that shit.
Could you imagine how good their cruiserweight title would be right now?
Dude.
There's so many, bro.
Yeah, I don't know why they're keeping it separate at the moment. It seems like they're bringing in a couple luchadors, but like they kept that whole luchador thing separate. It was across the street from the big WWE
Yeah, they wouldn't
show.
even let them in the same fucking building.
All right, a little weird. I don't know.
Yeah, I think have a cruiserweight like WCW did. Their cruiserweight division was on fire. Give WWE that shit. Like, make a fucking cruiser and make the weight class like what, 220, 230, something like that. Let them wrestle, dude. See who's the best.
Yeah. It's...
Chad Gable shit's getting over with the fucking American whatever the fuck. You know?
It just seems like the WWE needs an injection of something fun and exciting and cool. Everything seems very like the last 3-4 years. It's the same. It's very like everyone's fighting the same guys. It's weird.
I don't know. WWE is getting boring. Okay, here's my issue with Killings. I'll be completely transparent. Okay.
Yeah.
He's getting that old man torso shit where his neck is disappearing and his chest is going up by his chin.
Right.
And his arms are looking more danglier than ever. Like he used to have big fucking, big ass arms. They don't look as big as they used to be, basically.
Thanks, Roscoe.
I mean, I'm saying that, and he would look like a He-Man next to me, but like kind of like Seth Rollins size. He used to be a little more like, I don't know, Randy Orton size or something,
Seth Rollins is the leader of the guys that work on the roof. He doesn't quite drink as much on the weekends. He's still sort of in shape.
I think you're giving him too much credit. These are fucking grocery baggers to me, dude.
Grocery baggers, nice.
Yeah. You guys that fucking bag your groceries more. Roofers.
Listen, and I know Papa Wheelie always gives me shit, and so does Boston Chris, but like, I don't know, bring back the Hulk Hogan's and the fucking bring back the huge dudes, man.
Macho Man.
Bring back the superheroes. Like they were superheroes when I was a kid.
It's sad because we lose those guys, man. It's like Big E. Like he was a big fucking boy, you know what I mean? And he had like a neck thing because someone dumped him on his neck.
Cade was huge. Fucking Undertaker was huge.
Oh yeah.
Jesus, man. There's some big. What about? Remember Hillbilly Jim. Nobody ever gives him credit for how big that guy is.
Dude.
That guy's fucking humongous.
Even the fucking little guys are bigger than the big guys now. Like fucking Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit. I would love to see one of these guys that big.
Oh, Eddie Guerrero. Yeah, that's true. He's pretty
They
big.
were tiny guys back then. Now they're bigger, way bigger than the heavyweights we got.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels was probably the tiniest guy I think we ever had. Well, not ever, but I think 1, 2, 3 Kid was that. But
A world champion, Shawn Michaels might have been the smallest, or Ray Mysterio. You know?
He was pretty tiny. Like, he wasn't a big dude, you know?
No. I mean, yeah, it's you take steroids away, I guess that's what happens, right?
I guess, yeah, that makes sense. A lot of them were on steroids. Fuck, Ultimate Warrior was huge. Jesus, these guys are massive, man. I get it. It's not quite as fast-paced wrestling. It's more of an old-school wrestling match. There's some spots you got to do, out of the ring spots and a few spots. But I don't know. Macho Man could wrestle. Macho Man was a fucking hell of a wrestler.
As bad as wrestling is, it's way better than NBA.
That's
NBA
fair.
is fucking trash right now. Baseball is okay.
I haven't watched baseball in years, bro. I haven't watched baseball in a long
Who the fuck even is the heavyweight champion right now? Is it fucking John Jones? Like, I don't even know.
Yeah, John Jones is the heavyweight champ.
Okay, well, I guess that makes sense, but there ain't no
people are
UFC
yelling
fights.
at him because he won't defend the belt against Tom Aspinall.
He's kind of picking and choosing, which I think he deserves to be able to do after so many years, you know?
Wow, yeah, John Jones was just filmed in Thailand on the back of some guy's motorcycle sniffing his hair. So that's,
Oh, really?
yeah, John.
There's a YouTube channel that's dedicated to pointing out that he's gay for some reason, and if he's gay, he's gay, you know. But
he's having a good old time in Thailand. He's filming a show. He's sniffing hair, and he's doing his thing, man.
yeah.
I think he's staying out of the drug pool is what he's doing.
Who would have thought getting on a mat and wrestling guys that some of them might turn out gay? Like, I don't know. You know, don't shock the fuck out of me.
Yeah, so he's just doing his thing. He's not fighting, that's for sure. So people are pissed off at him.
I mean, they'll end up stripping him, dude. I don't know how long it's been, but
I don't think Dana will.
no.
Dana fucking loves John Jones. Dude.
Yeah, maybe he won't. I mean, after so many years, you got to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be, you know, soon enough. It don't feel like it was that long ago. Maybe a year and a half. We had a John Jones match.
Yeah, it was him versus Stipe about a year and a half.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking valid, you know.
Yeah, it was a killer win. He fucking gave him a fucking back kick right to the ribs. Fucking destroyed him. It was a great victory. But Stipe's also 45 and hasn't fought in 3 years and all sorts of shit.
Hey, he was a competitor though, man. I wouldn't take nothing away from Stipe.
Stipe is one of the best heavyweights to ever do it in the UFC so far.
Yeah, dude, it's a dream match. So I'm not mad at that. But some of these young guys, they'll definitely probably whoop his ass.
Yeah, that's the curiosity, right? That's what people want to see, him versus Tom Aspinall.
Has Aspinall lost a match yet?
No, Aspinall he hasn't lost a match yet. He's an interim champ. So
Champ.
He's basically the next in line.
Let me look this guy up. He sounds familiar, but
he might have lost a match in his earlier days. I don't know, but he hasn't lost a match in a long time that I know of.
It don't take long for there we go, Tom Aspinall. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a big boy. He's a big boy.
What happened to Paddy the Baddy?
He just kicked the shit out of. I think he's gonna fight Gaethje next. Who did he kick the shit out of? It was amazing. Somebody good too, and I was like, oh shit, Paddy's. Oh, he kicked the shit out of Michael Chandler.
Okay.
Yeah, I was really shocked that he really fucked Michael Chandler up. I was like, wow, Paddy the Baddy is legit. I'm surprised.
You know what? I've seen this guy Aspinall fight before, and I think Jones is gonna fuck him up.
Aspinall's really fast, got good footwork. I don't. He's got some decent wrestling. Jones is a legit wrestler though. Like he has world class wrestling under his belt. So I don't know. Jones is not quite as big as Aspinall, so who knows, man? Be a good fight.
Smaller.
And Aspinall's a lot younger. So who knows?
Who has Aspinall fought that's been real good?
I
I think he fought Cormier.
don't know if he did.
Oh, he fought Curtis Blade. He fought Sergio Pavlovich, I guess. Alexander Volkov.
Volkov is good.
Yeah, he won't. John Jones agreed to fight Tom Aspinall 6 days ago.
Was it 6 days? Did they actually have an agreement on it now?
That's what it's saying. I think he's gonna spank him, dude.
Jones asked for $30 million for that fight.
30 million? Well,
$30 million is what Jones asked for.
Well, boxers get like 100 million. So
yeah.
I think fucking man got like close to $1 billion. Mayweather.
Mayweather, yeah, but there's all sorts of weird shit about Mayweather too. He doesn't have as much money as he claims, and he doesn't pay people, and he's all sorts of fucking crooked. That guy.
Yeah,
he hasn't paid Logan Paul his money yet for the boxing match.
Still, that sucks.
Yeah, man. I think he's actively suing him right now.
Damn. A lot of weird shit going on. Did you see the YouTuber get his necklace stolen from him?
No, I did see a TikToker who's like, a transitioning TikToker that is in trouble for taking pictures with kids.
Oh, fuck. I don't want that on my computer.
Yeah.
It's the 14th, but it ain't really the 14th. Yeah, this guy, the Baby. Have you heard of the rapper named The Baby?
Yeah, I've heard of The Baby.
Okay, I'm gonna show y'all this video.
Yeah, didn't he actually got in a real altercation? I watched it where he was like, some thugs were trying to get him out of their neighborhood. He was like,
"Oh,
I see you."
So he just takes this necklace off this. I don't know if this is real or not because this guy has been robbed for his necklace before.
Oh yeah, it's probably a fucking publicity.
It's probably fake.
Remember, who was it? Would you remember Morton Downey Jr.?
Yes.
Remember when he did that whole episode in the train station?
No.
No? Oh, he did a wicked publicity stunt where he said he got robbed and spray painted by, I can't remember if it was Nazis or black people or somebody. They spray painted his coat and they beat him up and it was all a big deal. He did that a couple times until people were like, that never happened. You're full of shit.
Well, he took this necklace off this guy, Jack Daugherty.
Okay.
$200,000 diamond necklace. And,
oh, yeah. That little kid looking guy with the,
yes,
with the fuzzy mustache. Yeah.
Yes. It's right here.
All right, guys. Little Baby, give me back my chain. Right? No, I'll keep it.
Wow. Maybe he kept it. I don't know. There we go. Look, he's talking to him. He's like, yeah, The Baby, I love your last song. The Baby. And he's like, oh, you want to kiss? Yeah, I'll meet you at the motel. All right. And then he has his necklace in his fucking hand. And then he takes the necklace, he wraps it up. Oh, well. All right.
Cops are coming for you, The Baby.
Yeah, and The Baby just puts in his pocket, and that was it.
I can't.
Yeah, he fucking.
Can you imagine being so weak to just let somebody take something from you like that without fighting at all?
Yeah.
Not saying anything?
I don't think I've had my necklace ripped off my neck, but I got in a fist fight.
Well, yeah, I can imagine being weak enough to lose a fight. That's not what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
be weak enough not to actually even put up a fight. That's brutal, dude.
Yeah, just letting him drive off and shit. That's
Nah, man, you can't let someone do that to you, bro. Even if you are a little nerd, look at him. He's a little nerd for sure, but like, Jesus, you got to fight back a little bit, guy. Who
Yeah.
cares? It's the baby. What's he gonna do to you? It's a public place. He's gonna punch you in the face. It's not gonna hurt that much. Relax. You have enough
Well,
money to fix your teeth. You'll be fine.
with that fucking haircut, he kind of deserves it. Just keeps patting his hair. Like, it's really long in the front, so I need to pull on it.
Rad Art says George St. Pierre was better than Jones. I think what's his name? Anderson Silva was the best fighter of all time, but hey, what do I know? I'm a huge George St. Pierre fan, though.
I think that the greatest of all time was Hoist Gracie.
I do not think that.
No?
No.
Why not?
He was the greatest for his time. He's certainly not the greatest of all time. Fighting has evolved so much that if you put Hoist Gracie in a fight with somebody that's trained for today's style of fighting, Hoist Gracie would get the shit kicked out of him.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing: is that he would fight 3 to 4 fights a night, and he fought guys that were up to 400 or 500 pounds.
Yeah,
it wasn't a weight class for him, and he wasn't a big guy.
No.
Pound for pound, dude, like he would wrap you up and crunch you to where you couldn't fight. And
I'm aware. I've watched Hoist Gracie fight.
Oh, he's great. And so for my money, like pound for pound, I'd put Hoist Gracie up against anybody his weight.
Yeah, I would take that bet and put like anyone up against Hoist Gracie, like George St. Pierre.
I think he'd crush him.
I would put John Jones. I would put.
That's a guy that's way bigger.
Even I don't know what's it. Yeah. Well, I'm not saying size, but no, Hoist was a heavyweight, wasn't he? He was a big.
He's a tiny guy. He was like 150 pounds, bro.
He fought. What's his
fought
name?
Everybody.
For Christ's sake, the guy that turned into a wrestler.
Yeah, he fought everybody, but that's what I'm saying.
Shamrock?
If the guys from now have weight classes, then shouldn't he?
Oh yeah. Right.
Okay.
But I thought that I don't know exactly his weight class though.
I'll look it up. I think he was about $150.
$150.
Yep.
Huh. Be curious to know what he was. I'd say he's probably about 200 pounds.
Gracie lost against Matt Hughes, like at 55 though. Rad, like
Matt Hughes was awesome though.
Yeah, he was old as shit.
He's a short guy, and I don't really like Matt Hughes as a person. He's a dick, but he was a great fighter.
Wait.
He had that that farmer strength, man. He just fucking tossed people around. It was awesome watching Matt Hughes fight.
Where's Grace? Oh shit. The chat's saying 176.
That's what I would say. 180. I'd say 175, something like that. Which is like what, light heavyweight? Really, it's not really. It might be considered lightweight, maybe.
Fighting weight. Let me try that. He might put on some weight since he retired.
Mm-hmm.
It's around middleweight. He fought middleweight, so he would be in middle.
Yes. He wasn't a small guy, but not a big guy either. So that's fair.
Yeah, he was closer to 150 than to 200, I'd say. But he sure the fuck beat up 300-pound guys, and not just one, like 3 or 4 at a time. It didn't really matter how big they were.
Nobody understood what jiu-jitsu was at the time.
Right.
Especially Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Now that's commonplace, so commonplace that everybody knows how to defend it. Like the guy that got taught by the Gracies just went into the UFC and he got his fucking head kicked in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because he tried to just do jujitsu, and people were like, "That's not gonna fly anymore, bro. You gotta. This is a mixed martial art. You got to be able to punch, kick, fuck. You got to be able. Every now, it's a much more evolved sport. It's just way more evolved than it used to be. Jiu-jitsu used to be able to win you a fight, no problem. And Hoist was the best, no doubt. For his era, without a doubt, he was the best.
I still think that it's the primarily most used fighting style technique in UFC is definitely jiu-jitsu
And wrestling, yeah, jiu-jitsu and wrestling. If
uh,
you have to have that base. If you don't have a base of that, you may as well not even go into UFC.
I mean, the most important things is to do sprawling is a big one. If you can sprawl, you got a chance.
That being said, we've seen some kickboxers come in and just dominate. Israel Adesanya dominated for a long time. What's his name? Alex Pereira dominated. He was a champion in 2 weight classes. So like we've seen some kickboxers do some heavy damage. If you're a really, really good elite striker, you can win for a while, but you're not going to win you're not going to stay at the top level.
Are they just pure kickboxers or are they trained?
Yeah, no, pure kickboxers.
They
come from kickboxing 1 or whatever the kickboxing
K1
is. Like, yeah, they're pure kickboxers.
Interesting. I would hope that they got a little bit of training.
Well, yeah, when you come into the UFC, you start training for mixed martial arts. But,
yeah.
You know, that takes years to get to get like someone like Hamzat Chimaev. You're not gonna beat that guy. He's been training in wrestling since he was like a baby. It's ridiculous. Like a kickboxer is gonna get his ass kicked by Hamzat Chimaev.
I mean, if I wasn't going to take Royce Gracie, I would take fucking John Jones.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the ultimate fight to me. Like Gracie in his prime and Jones. I can't think of. I always thought that there was a little too much of a coincidence with GSP and the Casada popping up all of a sudden.
He was fighting to have it. That's why he stopped fighting. He wanted USADA in the UFC because everyone was doping.
Well, once they got there, where the fuck did he go?
He got fucking beat the shit out of by Johnny Hendricks, who was no doubt on steroids.
He never fucking came back either. The years that we were checking for doping, GSP's been in LA, bro. Like he's not been around.
That's fair. There's a few fighters that did that actually that are known for that. Vanderlei, the axe murderer Silva, hid under a mat, under a ring till you saw the fucking left. Yeah, there's a few fighters definitely.
It's real convenient to be asking for steroid testing and just fucking disappear once it gets there. You know, like test them. Oh, you're testing? See you later. You know, that's bullshit. You know,
I still think GSP is one of the best to ever do it, but yeah,
he's fun, man. He lose. I thought that was the guy who lost to Matt Hughes. I didn't think Gracie.
Yeah, he lost to Matt Hughes once, and then beat up Matt Hughes again. Really beat him up. He also lost to Matt Serra once.
Oh, that's it. The Serra one. Yeah, that was the one that was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was a total what the fuck happened. How the fuck did that even happen?
Yeah, man. Yeah, after seeing that kind of shit, I'm like, eh.
Serra clipped him, man, and got him good. Yeah, you're right. I don't think he's the GOAT. I don't think, I think he's a good fighter. I just think he had a soft head. Once you saw him get punched a couple times, he wasn't.
When it's fucking Gracie and fucking Jones, it feels like a fight to the death.
But then you got people. What about fucking Don Fry? Jesus Christ.
No, I would say that's a little out of their technique would not make it this day. That's the guys I would be like, oh, he ain't gonna make it, you know.
He's just a beast.
He's a man's man. Don't get me wrong. Like
he's a beast, bro.
Yeah, but there's not much technique sometimes with those. Like, did you see the match with him and that Japan guy where they were just fuck out? Like that's not technique, bro.
It was brutal, man.
There's no technique in that shit.
So brutal,
I'm
guys.
gonna hold your head to where I could smash it for 2 minutes straight. Like, what the fuck? There's no technique with that. Like, do
Yeah.
something besides punching each other, man.
No, yeah, no, he's a, there's and Tank Abbott and all those guys. Mark Kerr, the Smashing Machine, which they're making a movie out of. I think The Rock's going to be playing Mark Kerr. So,
Dude, I got this idea, bro. I don't know enough people in my town, but I got this idea where I take a couple $100, right?
all right.
I take my phone, I go out in the streets, and I say, all right, this is going to be comic book slap competition. So it'll be a comic book channel, but I'll be paying people to do slapping tournaments.
Just slap each other?
Yes.
Oh, that's popular. People fucking love people slapping each other.
You just get two guys. You're like, okay, slapping event. Whoever wins gets $50 or something, right? And you got to find some people to do it, though. Do I need waivers? I need like legal.
I think you do. I think you need people to sign stuff that they have that they'll let you put it on your channel, and you need them. Yeah, there's a few things they'll probably have to sign off on.
But I mean, it would be different than just comic books. It would be like a possible. I'm surprised. You can't really
You could have people sign up though. You could have people sign up, and then to sign up they'd have to sign the waiver right off the hop. You wouldn't that way you can avoid doing it while you're actually out on the street getting people to slap the shit out of each other.
I don't know how people get away with it with the violence policy though.
Yeah, I think UFC doesn't really care. I think they just use it as a tool for like the Dana White Slap League or whatever. I think he just used it as a tool for advertising. So he doesn't really care if he can't make money on it, as long as we all see it. That's enough advertising for him.
Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, Air Spider. I think Air Spider says that sounds like a lawsuit. I'm like,
Yeah, it would suck to attach it to your channel and end up being like a fucking problem.
Well, yeah, if somebody gets slapped and hits their head on a curb or something, like,
right. That shit is super dangerous, dude.
Yeah, you gotta have like people behind them, and I imagine you gotta have people to try and catch them if they get knocked out and stuff.
These motherfuckers have full-on boxing events in backyards, but I can't have a little slapping fucking event. It don't seem fair.
Yeah, I don't know how that works, brother. Because when I was younger, I really wanted to do like a Ultimate Fighting Championship. This was way before the UFC actually was a thing. Because I was really into kung fu movies and death match, all that stupid shit. And me and my friends thought of that fucking ages ago, and then all of a sudden UFC came around, and now you've got backyard fights. What is it? I can't even remember what they're called, but there's like a big backyard brawl fight thing. And then Dan Hooker just did one on YouTube recently. He had backyard brawls, so I don't know.
My best friend's father did a murder bid for that. For what? He hit a dude and fell and hit his head on the bumper of a car. Oh.
Yeah, dude. It's I actually got in a fight. I was winning the fight, and then the guy jumped into my chest, and I hit the back of my head on a curb so bad I got two black eyes immediately. Got two black eyes from it. So it's no joke. You hit your head the wrong way, you're fucked up, man.
Yeah, we used to get in fist fights a lot in my little neighborhood. I seen this one kid. We called it a pump knot, and he got punched in the forehead, and it was just like a golf-sized knot.
Oh yeah,
just popped up. I'm like, that's not good. That's fucking not good, dude.
that happened to Rory McDonald in the UFC.
He
had a fucking huge knot. It was like, oh my god, that looks so bad, bro.
I feel bad for all these guys that go through that shit. Could you imagine getting paid for combat?
Yeah, actually, at one point in my life, I could have imagined that, and I would have enjoyed it. I think I would have had a better life than I do now.
You could be fucking brain dead, bro.
I don't think so. I'm pretty good at it, and or I used to be, and now I'm a little pussy, but that's all right. Now I'm afraid to leave my house. That's
I tried boxing for a couple times, and this motherfucker told me like, "All right, I'm gonna wear gloves, and you're gonna go bare hand." I'm like, "Are you out of your fucking? I'm gonna fucking kill you, bro." I'm like, "You're gonna let me fucking bare hand you, and you're gonna all right?" You know, I'm like, "Fuck it," you know. So we're playing around. He's kind of like he's been training. He knows more about the shit than I did, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, dude, all I gotta do is catch you once. I'm like, throwing shit, you know. Eventually, I like throw something and bang right in the fucking nose with the glove. My fucking nose just exploded. I'm like, oh, I get it now.
Yeah.
And,
It's
the fucking the endurance you gotta have just to throw punches.
never
crazy.
mind the endurance. There's accuracy and speed that those guys have because they practice. I got hit by a boxer in a bar. I'd never been hit like that in my life, Biggie. He hit me 3 or 4 times. I was like, bop, 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 bop. I was like, what the fuck just happened? I dove at him and like held him by the arms and around the waist and held him against the bar. I was like, what the fuck just happened? I was seeing Tweety birds, bro. It was fucking. I was like, whoa, that guy messed me up, and that was a real boxer for sure. He just crushed me, man.
Yeah, man. It's just too much pain. I mean, if I could learn it without all the fucking punches to the nose and the eyes and the mouth and shit, like maybe. But
Well, there's something called like Fight Fit. You can do something like that. It actually will get you in shape, and it'll teach you how to fucking hit a punching bag for if you do that. It's that with there's they do it around here. I don't know if it's around your neighborhood, but you basically just hit a punching bag, hit mitts, and you just get fit that way.
I heard Bass Rutten talk about it. He said he got into like a boxing match with a guy, and the first time, you know, he took a couple guys out, but one of them ended up being a real boxer and beat him down after about 10 minutes, and he said he was gassed. So he went to a boxing gym, and all he did was punch for like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. Then he came back the next day, did it again. He kept doing it, and he finally had his endurance where he could punch for a long time, and that's what helped him.
Granted, smoking doesn't help either. You're at a huge disadvantage from smoking.
Well, there's some pretty tough guys that smoke. It's not
but their endurance isn't like
not the greatest, but there's some guys that could do it. I saw this. Did you
as
watch?
long as you got a good 3 minutes in you. Most fights last about 3 minutes, man. Let's be honest. I've never seen a street fight, go for 5 minutes ever.
They feel like fucking years after a couple minutes, but I've seen 10-minute. You get a couple fucking country white boys out there. I've seen 10-minute fights.
Yeah, one of the biggest fights in Niagara Falls I saw was like 2 heavyweights fighting, Ernie Bright and Vic, and one was a big black dude, and one was a really bald white guy, and they got in a fight in the bottom of the park. And it was a big deal. It was like watching heavyweights fight. It was huge.
They're excruciating to get through, man. You're right though. After about 2 or 3 minutes, you're usually blown up. But
usually, and one guy usually gets punched in the face, and
it's pretty much over.
A couple of kicks, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Then you see them fights where half their face is falling off their skull, and they won't stop.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, stop fighting, you fucking idiot. You know.
Yeah, man. Enough, bro. Enough is enough.
Yeah, it's not fun, dude.
I stopped fighting a long time ago, man.
It's been about 5 years for me, I think. Yeah. I'm not
sometime in my 30s. I can't remember the last fight I had. But
I mean, if you're talking like 2 or 3 punches, sure, but like a real, I'm gonna get thrown to the ground fucking thing, I'm good, bro.
Yeah.
I could lose my knee, my hip could break. Who fucking knows, dude?
Smart, Red. Smart. Don't let go of that shit.
But the smoking thing, dude, like the Boston Celtics, I think Robert Parrish was playing on a team, and like one of these newer players played a couple years with him or something. He was smoking cigarettes, and they ran him out of the fucking gym. It's just you just practice, dude. When I was younger, I could do it. Like I could smoke, and I had more endurance than our starting running back in football. Like
yeah, I could do it when I was younger too, Big.
yeah,
I've just been smoking for like 25 years. It's not, yeah, so it's a little different now. Air Spider says he's got a scar under his eye from getting stabbed. Jesus, man.
no, Pear smoked cigarettes, Spider. At least that's what I saw. A lot of it.
Vladi Divac, yeah, Vladi smoked cigarettes.
Vladi smoked cigarettes. Yeah.
So did Mario Lemieux. Smoked cigarettes notoriously and ate Big Macs in between periods.
If basketball players are smoking, I don't need to hear about wrestlers or fighters and shit. Like basketball is way more endurance.
Hockey, for Christ's sake. I'm so shocked to hear that Mario Lemieux, one of the greatest hockey players of all time, used to smoke in between periods. It blows my mind.
Right, Parrish is the chief. Yeah. Yeah. I've seen guys have crazy endurance while smoking. I know I did pretty good there for a little while, but now that I'm older, probably not.
Did you see our new dance video on YouTube Comic People's channel?
No, I know they've been hyper focused on you and Mr. Razor.
Yeah, well, I think we all made it this time. We all made it into one video.
Oh, yeah? You mean the Comic Journey decided to put us in a video?
Fighter, yourself, myself. I think Legend made it.
YouTube Comic People.
I think it says who's dancing to the top or something like that.
Share. Okay. Shorts. Oh, yeah. Well, I think the sandwiches, because I eat sandwiches.
Mm.
I mean, who else eats fucking sandwiches than me? Like, I don't really, but I don't know. There we go. I don't want to hear the music, though. Hold on. How do I get rid of, I can't. Fuck. Oh, yeah, I can. Kill that shit.
Yeah, I'm only in it for a second. Spider.
Oh, shit.
You got the whole crew in there. Even Journey's in there. Jeez, the blue head, nice.
Yeah. I think the Renovision is the guy with the bad eyes. The Jim Kiplin's pretty funny.
I got a cool one when I'm not in a bra and and
You're not that bad. I look like a sumo wrestler. Like I don't think
except for when I'm just in a bra and like a diaper. Come on, man.
Yeah, he puts you in a diaper. It's pretty
Come on, bro. You're killing me.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Yeah, I got my theories on that shit.
Yeah, I don't think it's that guy, but I don't know. I'm always curious. It might be somebody who we don't know at all who just thinks it's fucking hilarious.
Maybe.
which would really, I don't know, that would for some reason strike me even more funny. Maybe it's just a 15-year-old kid that thinks we're a bunch of idiots.
That would be fucking weird as hell if it was.
That'd be funny.
Did I tell you I'm going on MJ's?
You're going on MJ's. When is that?
The end of the month.
End of the month. Yeah, I think I remember you saying it. I know Steppo's going on Chonko's tonight.
Mm-hmm. I got a couple plans for that MJ interview. I was getting close to being like he waited too long, but he kind of got a hold of me kind of in the nick of time.
Well, you're making your rounds. You're starting to get up the ladder. You're going on MJ's now. That's a big deal, man.
It'll be all right.
You'll be a I don't know, a patch member, jacket wearing
person.
Yeah, one of those sticker people in no time.
Yeah, I got a fucking guy that wants me to relay a message to him.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's definitely gonna be like controversial and shit. So
Do I even really have to guess who this guy is?
I don't think you'll guess who it is. No.
Really? Okay, because I would have automatically thought it would be Darth.
No, no.
Okay, automatically I would have been. I'd probably.
No, it's not gonna be Darth. It's it won't surprise you though once I tell you who it is.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I can't really say much about it because it's very confusing, and I don't want to misspeak on it. But it's definitely gonna be like I'm gonna go on there. I'm gonna be like, "Yo, what's up with this? What's your deal?" And then it's gonna be like, "Well, this is what happened," and it's gonna be fucking weird. So I told him, "Hell yeah, please! I mean, this could be half my interview. I could just do this. I can't wait."
Fair enough. Yeah. I'm not sure what MT like. Why is he interviewing you just for controversy's sake? Is he?
I don't think so. I don't know what it is. I've seen his interviews, and usually it's like,
Is it just to figure out, just to put a spotlight on your channel, which is cool. That's always cool.
I think it's like what's your first. It's like a normal ass your collecting hobby opinions and shit like that. From what I've seen,
That's cool.
yeah.
I can't hate that, brother. That sounds cool.
Well, I'll spice it up a little for everybody. I'll make it fun. I'm sure. I am an arachnophobia spider gone wrong. Yes.
Some days it seems that it could be someone we know. Others it sounds like a foreign dude that English is a second language. Yeah, I feel you, Air Spider. I'm feeling that. And yeah, you're a sticker person. Sorry, buddy.
Yep. So what else we got going on? The awards are coming. The Comics Curing Cancer is going pretty good.
Yeah, they got a book, like their comic that they're trying to get one signed or something. I don't know.
Blue Freakno signed it.
They're all going to be at Heroes Con, I think.
I don't know who did that cover with the Hulk head, but it's fucking damn good.
Yeah, it's cool, hey? It's very cool.
Yeah, I can't remember who they said that
I
was.
can't remember who they said either. I saw it this morning, and now I can't remember who they said.
Yeah, it's fucking. It's like legit banger cover, you know. So yeah, I think this is probably the best year comic book, at least. I think they started that last year, I guess.
Yeah, that's CJ drew something for it. Austin drew something for it. A bunch of people drew for it. I think Loke drew something for it.
LCS, man, he's doing some big wig shit, man. He's doing the fucking awards, and it's like a whole branch that he ain't fucking with. You know, like he's like, I got a channel for it, I got a website, da 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 da. Meanwhile, he's on like his fucking 4th Kickstarter.
3rd, I think, yeah.
3rd? Okay. Yeah. Well, I think there's 4 because there's another fucking whatchamacallit, and then there's the Halloween special. So
well, maybe. I know of the 2 for sure, and then this one would be his 3rd, but you might
if it ain't the Halloween special, then maybe it is 3.
Yeah, no, that's cool. And that's where I'm hoping that's where I'll be at some point in time, where I'm just doing Kickstarters and doing my thing, man.
Yeah, we need like I need to learn from him to make different branches. I need a whole fucking system that I don't really like. I have a whole nerd channel for or whatever. That would be fucking cool, man.
It takes a lot of work, but yeah, you can do it. You just got to start fucking with other people. That's all.
Yeah, maybe. I could get Cliff to do it for me. Maybe. I don't know. Nobody wants to do shit for me. I tried to get someone to do the top 100 covers, and I haven't heard a fucking word about it since then. So,
do you have a list of them?
Yeah, I got a fucking list. I just can't get anybody to put it out. I need to make a video and get someone to do. I've already got somebody on it, but it just don't seem like I can't get anybody to do shit for me, man.
Yeah, that's why I learned how to do everything myself. You can't You can't rely on anybody these days, Biggie.
Nah, you can't. I mean, I'm just not good at getting people to do shit for me.
Yeah, most people don't do shit for me either, but that's all right.
I mean, you got some people helping you with your Kickstarter.
Yeah, which is
You got a lot of fucking support. Like I don't get that much support, man. Nobody's
Oh,
like,
if you said you wanted some people to draw you something, I'm sure they would, but you just gotta ask.
I just want somebody to fucking make a video for me. Like that's all I want.
Making videos is different.
Oh,
Air Spider says, "What are you trying to do?"
I just want a fucking clip of my top 100 covers. Would be great.
So yeah, he's got the top 100 cover list, and he wants it to be available so people can see it. Maybe a video would be nice, or perhaps a short. Not short because it's 100. You sort of want.
Yeah, I need like about a 2 to 3 minute video. All of the books shown, not in any particular order. But I'm gonna give this guy that said he would do it. Like I'm gonna let him know. Like I really want to get this done, and if he ain't into it, I'll reach out to you if you're cool with it. But I'm about at that point to where I got to get this done.
Well, that's something that we worked hard on. We almost lost friendships over it. There was blood spilled. There were tears shed.
I mean, the beautiful thing about it is that I could do it in a year from now, and the list is still good. You know,
well,
like
the top 100 covers, it doesn't fucking change.
Yeah, we the job's done. So I don't think that it'll change in the next 2 years. Like it's just gonna be what it is. Shout out
as soon
to
as you put out your top 100 covers list, I'm gonna put out the reason why I don't think it's the best top 100 covers list. So.
That would be some shit. Like I'm dying to get someone to make it. Then everybody makes videos about it. I'll be like, motherfuckers, where were y'all at when I needed it?
We can get hundreds of videos off of this shit. Somebody, please make this top 100 covers list.
Shout out Rare to Breeds, member for a month. Thank you very much to support the network.
Biggie. Biggie. Biggie.
Shit, I couldn't find it. I'm not paying for that shit. Spider, you kidding me? I'd do it myself before I pay for it. I'll figure it out one way or another. I could do it on Instagram. My anxiety gets to me.
Yeah, you just have to be able to. It's not hard to do. Well, it just takes a long time. Like I would have to go through the covers. I would have to take clips of them all on my phone.
Right.
And then write a blurb. Then I'd have to put them all into a video thing, write a blurb on each of them, keep them separated, and then turn them into a whole video. And then add a beginning, big biggie, drop the leg, and then add an ending or something like that.
Yeah, I would probably want it to be like...
Probably be about a 5-minute video, to be honest.
Yeah, it would probably take about a half hour, 40 minutes, I guess.
Music is very hard to find, though, because most music is copyrighted.
I'd probably want to present it as like a collector club thing, and I would add all the people that helped, and then it would be, you know, all of the books, and that'd be it.
Yeah, well, you want all the books on there, right? Yeah, absolutely. And then, obviously, you want a big shot of them all together at the end, right? So it's like top 100.
That's good. I didn't even think of that, but yeah, that wouldn't be bad.
Yeah.
Then I'd like to
faster. It's just it takes a lot to do.
be able to present it on Instagram and maybe a short and shit like that. Yeah, but I just a YouTube video and then Instagram would be cool. You can do groups of 20 or 25 on Instagram, which is pictures. So I could do a 5-part. That would take about an hour for me to get all of them lined up. I don't know how long it would take on, and maybe it would take about an hour for YouTube just to get all the pictures of each book when you actually got to do it. You'd have to be able to diagnose I'd probably have to help you find the book, you know, on some of them. Not you specifically, but whoever did it.
I'm with Air Spider though. I used to edit videos and do the slab or not the slab, and it took like that shit takes a day and a half to do, and that's not a lot of videos. It's it's doing 100 covers and doing it all and adding the what they are and blah blah blah, maybe the number that they are. That's a fucking it's a shit ton of work, brother.
I could do it really fucking low text way. I could hold my phone up to the screen, record, pause, record, pause, and do that for however long if I really wanted to.
If you wanted to, yeah.
It would look like shit.
Yeah, you want it to be nice, right?
Yeah, you don't want it to be like recorded off a cell phone, but I could do that if I had to. But I'll figure it out. I'll give it a month.
Well, rad, but it takes a long time, even if you use an app. Like it just video editing takes a long.
Oh, dude, it makes me nauseous, dude. Like I get to about 50, and I'm like, I want it to be done, and I know I got more to do, and I just quit. I've gotten twice. I'm like, fuck this.
Even with my quick music videos, like I'll do my music video, and then I have to put it into another system to add a filter to it that I like, and then I put it into another system to add a little bit of echo to my voice. So like I have to do it into 3 different fucking things before I can get that, and that's like a quick video. So it's a pain. Editing's a pain in the ass.
It is, dude. I saw everything's a pain in the ass. Like I saw Comic Viking was selling his books on Instagram. And he's got a really cool style of doing it. Like he just posts a picture and he has a price and he gives like 6 or 7 options. Seems to be going over really well. The price is great. Like I saw a $5 first Mr. Sinister.
Actually, I'd love to do that. I just don't know. I think people get sick and tired of seeing people's sales posts all the time.
There is a lot of selling on Instagram right now.
But I would love to be able to just sell books on Instagram and have people say, oh, look, he's selling a book. I want that book.
Yeah, the prices, though, kind of suck you in, you know. I kind of think, like, about $15, I got me a $30, $50 book, you know.
Yeah, exactly, Air Spider. It's basically a slideshow with the list. That's exactly what he's after.
Yeah, dude. It's pretty simple for people that know what they're doing, but for me...
Simple, it is simple, but it just takes a long time. Regardless, simple or not, editing is annoying. Especially when you're doing 100 books. That's a lot of editing.
This milk didn't taste that good. Yuck. June 26th. It's probably okay. It just didn't taste good.
You should be fine. You got lots of days left.
Yeah, I'm not drinking it. It just tasted like bleh.
That's too bad.
Probably the sugar in it I'm not used to.
I'm a big chocolate milk drinker. I drink tons of chocolate milk, bro.
Yeah, that didn't taste like good chocolate milk. I know good chocolate milk. It's best when you mix it yourself, I think.
I do at home, yeah. I don't know if you guys have the brand Fairlife over there, but it's really delicious chocolate milk, I can tell you that.
This is United. So, but I don't make myself sick. I'm surprised I drink any of it. Yeah, we'll probably get out here in a little bit. It's been an hour and a half, not bad. We're doing the YouTube comic draft in about a week. I got some draft picks on mine. I think that'll be a good little turnout. People will enjoy that. If I get enough people there, maybe we'll do like a rando battle. I always like to fight. Fucking Alan had a pretty interesting spec book last night. Chonko's was like every Green Lantern in existence right now.
Yeah,
like,
I still think mine is the best, but
I don't know. I think First Undertaker ain't bad. I think I probably did okay. Better than I thought. But I've used that book before, I think. So yours is good, Indiana Jones. That's a classic.
It's a classic. Classic.
Yeah, I like the guy that did Indiana.
It's just a good. It's a great cover. It's a Indiana Jones for fuck's sake, right? You know, it's a good one.
Time
Waits for no
no.
man. Principal Strickland.
Mm. That movie was fucking weird because it was like, I'm talking about Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Like his mom was the sexual person in it, you know, and he's like stopping himself from making out with his mom, and he's watching his mom try to fuck his dad. It's just like very ancestral.
Well, you know, Star Wars. He kissed his sister. A lot of incest going on in the 70s and 80s. I don't know.
Yeah, so I just thought that, like, for it to be a classic movie and you look back on it, like when you're watching in the 80s, you're like, oh, this is a good movie, you know, but you got time to reflect and think about what you're watching. You're like, this is fucking disgusting. You know, he first meets him and he like takes him in the room and she's trying to fuck him and shit. It's like, this is your mom, bro.
Yeah, she came on real hardcore strong. That's for sure.
Yeah, your mom was a fucking horny little girl, dude. Like, what the fuck?
Well, yeah, there's no courting. There's no. It was like she wanted some action for sure.
Yeah, as soon as she saw him, she was ready to fuck.
Yeah, I agree with that assessment. It was a little too much.
It was like off the jump, like, oh, I went back to the future. My mom's trying to fuck me. Like, what kind of fucking movie are we watching? You know?
Not just trying, like hardcore. Like,
yeah.
She was, come on, Marty.
Somehow he was able to spend the night there. It was just like, what the fuck is going on, you know?
Oh, Calvin.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you're not wrong. That was a little weird now that you think about it. You look back, you go, a little weird.
A lot fucking weird, yeah. You could probably name 100 movies like that. I mean, you brought up Star Wars. That's definitely like brother sister.
Yeah. A lot of family action going on in that one.
It's like every fucking movie, pussy fucks everything up somehow. That's the key fucking thing in every movie.
Yeah. Well, now it's a key thing in every movie, but they're like the heroes in every movie. So the best of all ever that can possibly ever be the female action star.
Yeah. I was watching the new Wizard of Oz.
Oh God, that's 2 hours I'll never get back in my whole life.
Oh, dude! And when you find out that the wizard's green and he fucked somebody, and the green wizard's his daughter, it's like, so the Wicked Witch is good, you know?
Yeah,
that's what they did to her. They didn't only like fuck with the fucking movie; they fucked with the whole basic of it, you know.
Dude, I hated it so much, bro. And I watched it. I'm a Wizard of Oz fan. I like the lore of it. I think it's fun. And I just was like, oh, this is not. And I also think what's her face, Ariana Grande, is pretty hot. So
yeah, even if she is like a twig, like she's still kind of pretty.
Yeah. She's really skinny though, like too skinny. Ugh.
I thought the fucking green chick was hot. You know, I thought she was pretty.
Yeah, she's pretty. Yeah, absolutely.
You start feeling bad for her because she's like crying and shit. She's like, "That's my dad." You're like, "Oh yeah, I like the Wicked Witch."
I didn't like it very much. Too bad. It sort of sucked. I can't really remember the other one. There's another Wizard of Oz, right? With Franco. I think James Franco was in like a Back to Oz or Return to Oz or some bullshit.
Dude, and I watched Minecraft, right?
I didn't watch it yet. I'm thinking I might. I don't have any real desire to watch it, but I like some of the actors in it, I guess.
Oh, dude, it's way better than what it looks like.
Okay, all right.
This is a movie you could watch and be like, "Oh, this is good."
I hated Barbie. Like, I'm not a Barbie fan.
Oh no, this is way better than Barbie.
Okay, all right. I did like Wreck-It Ralph a lot. Wreck-It Ralph was a great movie.
I'm not gonna ruin it. I'm just gonna tell you, like, The guy playing Lobo, right?
yeah. Jason Momoa.
Yeah. He's like a video game expert, and he like trains, and he has a retro shop, and he sells video game consoles.
All right, so he's
And
like
he runs across like the cube that Steve found. Steve's the Minecraft,
yeah,
playing character. And they open up this world, and it's fucking good. Like when the zombies come and shit, like it's legit kind of scary.
yeah.
So we got a member in the back. Are we going to do our Durka Durka? Breaking news. Yo, you remember when America was just racist against Indians? Durka, Durka, Durka.
How are you doing today? It is June 14th. There's no King's Day, no N-word day. Don't say his name or he may appear, but we don't want him to because he could be queer.
Damn.
Bars, baby, bars. I'm here to let y'all people know on the 14th, it's time to let everyone know the immortal Biggie Shack is up for
shit.
Comic Book Community of the Year awards for a ton of different shows. His 2 to 4, the top 5 Biggie Commandments, his live show on Friday nights, known as the Undervalue Championship, the Biggie Shack Radio Network. It doesn't get any better. It only makes the women wetter because they can't get on the channel because they don't know how to be on the panel with the man that he respects. This man respects his woman so much that he keeps all the other women away. And I know how some of you boys, you know the ones from San Francisco. Yeah, you bunch of sissies. I want to see you pretty boys coming around here down in Texas.
Oh man, we're taking a turn.
I'll make you go back to San Francisco with Pat Patterson.
I said I wanted a man.
Yeah, I want a man.
I wanted a woman. I'm fucking saying it wrong.
God damn.
He really wants a woman. But hey, Biggie Shack, respect. And Biggie Shack and me we're quoting Dr. D. David Schultz, man. He would still be with us today. Well, he actually is alive today, but he would still be on television if it wasn't for the John Stossel slap heard around the world. But anyway,
that's right,
man. Good to see y'all both. Bleeker,
did that for the
I'm a
business.
big fan of you as well. The Crow persona on the dance videos, freaking phenomenal. I don't know who's putting them out, but man, they're making me look like an angel with wings.
They really
without
are.
a doubt.
Come on,
They make you guys look pretty good. Except for the diaper.
He's the Crow character, which is
but he put a bra on me and put like a diaper on me. I was like, come on, bro.
Yeah, dude, you're like fucking 35 or something, or 40, ain't you?
No, I just keep the ladies off.
I don't have boobies, and I don't need a diaper.
They're putting diapers on people, dude.
So I keep the ladies off panel because I know they can't control themselves. I'm just such a sexual.
It's your magnetism, right?
I'm sexier than a motherfucker, and it's I try to.
What it is.
I don't want to take everybody's woman. I just.
You don't get a 6-pack. You get 6 legs, Spider. That's what you get.
That's right. The rap was fired by the great Legend Show. Son of Chrome. Hey, man, thanks for that slab. If you don't mind, you can kind of slide that little book I claimed in there, too, that fucking 340 homage. But you ain't got to. You do.
Son of Chrome, dude. Let me give him a shout-out to Son of Chrome. Man, sorry I was dropping those bombs. But Big McFly, he had to slow down because the Legend, he was still high. I couldn't catch up. I was like trying to be mustard on ketchup. I couldn't feel it, man.
Biggie got all the big books and the little ones. That motherfucker came to play.
Crom, dude. I know how the rabid fans are. I've had rabid fans in my past. We call them adoring fans in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion world. But we've had those adoring fans where they just come on a little too strong. That's when you got to say, Big B, I got to take the leash off, brother, because I want you to run away like Homeward Bound, Incredible Journey.
Dude, Son of Crom comes in my chat, and it's just like the most random shit. And then he takes off. He's like, "Oh, good to see you guys. See you later."
Yeah, peace out, dude. We'll be at your next auction, and I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win more for the immortal.
I'm gonna get some more of that free shit you got giving out, brother.
Yep. Oh shit, we probably shouldn't have told him, right? Or told anyone. Oh god.
Yo,
It's all
Big
right,
B
man.
had a horseshoe up his ass that night, man. That motherfucker, boy, he got all them books, man. He was killing it.
He wanted them books, baby. It's a nice service for anyone to like give books like that. Like just giving them away. All you got to do is pay your little shipping or whatever. I mean, that's pretty nice, dude.
I will include your books, brother. Yeah, I get more books. Look at that. Son of Crime, man, he's a person of the people, dude.
Totally genuine. Probably if there was something like we need to nominate Son of Crom just for being one of the generous channels. And the thing was, I'm okay. I'm not a sub count whore. I know people like numbers and all, but I noticed his numbers were only three figures. I call them three figures. Those are actually well, I call big boy books $1,000 and higher. Me and who that's big boy books. You know, that's our word. Like I created the word big boy books, but I kind of was like Iron Sheik created Jabroni. I handed the word off to who that and who made big boy books like what it is today. I mean, man, me and him, man, I love that guy. Where's Russ when you need him? Russ, yeah, I know you love 14.
Where you at, who dat?
I mean, yeah, the 14th or whatever. Not 14s, but 14th.
This is the 14th.
That's like Drew digging those holes. Oh my God. I said the R word with the hard D. I got to get the F out of this community. You know what I'm saying? That's what he was praying.
He stood on it like a motherfucker, man.
Oh God, I game with him all the time, dude. And boy, he whipped me last night though. He got me back. Bastard.
He got your back.
I didn't win a match, dude. I even was doing everything I could do for Bleecker. Like Bleecker, I love these three guys. I usually start the matches with Jim the Anvil, seconded by British Bulldog, and my third, my main eventer, Bret the Hitman Hart. I go all Canada. Now,
I love the Anvil, bro. The Anvil's awesome.
Biggie's wondering, what about Hogan? What about Andre? What about the Warrior? Now, those guys are my have fun night. But when Drew and Carson need their asses whooped, because they talk trash to me. Normally,
this is his putover team, Bleecker. Don't let him compliment you too much.
That's my team. I whip that ass with. Now, another one I like throwing in there, my wild card, George the Animal Steel. Now, if I want to have fun though, like I do use Hogan, Warrior, Andre, sometimes Macho, but I do tend to use wrestlers from the '80s. But dude, sometimes when I get that Hart Foundation though, damn. I love that.
Macho's my favorite wrestler of all time. Macho.
Oh yeah.
Macho Madness.
I love the originals. I'm glad they put the legend. They put the legends in. Oh my God, Drew Manchu was using Honky Tonk Man last night. Wayne fucking Ferris, dude. I was like, awesome. Dude, I was like, Carson, you should have used Jerry the King Lawler, and then the cousins could be fighting each other. They were like old school cousins.
Hey, I'll give you a little tip, Son of Crumb. So when you're doing your little fucking blockade thing, right?
Yeah, dude, I love that man thing.
He does that fucking blockade, right? He puts the backboard in front of the screen. You got a black poster over here on the wall, and they can see the reflection.
Right there. Dude, you're giving him the secrets.
I'm giving it to him. Oh, no.
Breaking
news.
Breaking news.
Dude, total reflection, brother.
Serious breaking news, dude.
You need should I do it, Legend? Should I just give them all the essential?
He's got to drop it.
Man. You got to do a fucking start line, my friend.
Oh yeah, those are OG. Yeah,
dude, that's OG, dude. It works.
Yeah,
and you do it however you want. It's beautiful. I'm just
saw that was K-pop dropping those.
Breaking news
and startup lines.
That's how Big B does it. I don't know, man.
Oh my God, that's how Big B does it. Oh, there you go, dude.
He fucking said it. We didn't say a fucking thing. We didn't say nothing.
We didn't say nothing, McFly. Hey, we didn't say nothing, McFly. 1.21 gigawatts. Run for it, Marty. It's the Libyans. Sorry, I had to go there. That's one of my favorite voices.
Hey, what was up with that, Legend? The first movie. Why did his mom want to bang him so bad? Like,
oh God, yeah, dude. I kept thinking like,
that's like the
was really weird.
Going back into time, like your mom's banging you, like.
Well, they had this nurse syndrome thing where normally if a patient like gets, taken to the hospital, that the nurse will fall in love with the patient. So when Lorraine's father hits Marty because Marty pushes his father out of the way because it was supposed to be George, that was supposed to be the original guy that she was waiting on hand and foot because he was supposed to get the
He
concussion.
fucked up the history.
Yeah, so she starts getting attracted to Marty instead, and she starts calling him Calvin Klein. Is that your name? It's written on your underwear.
I gotta
That was
rewatch
funny.
that. Yeah.
Oh god, I love that movie with a passion. It's like that trilogy and Shawshank Redemption is my number 1 and 2. I don't know which one comes first, but
What's the movie
Shawshank
scene
and,
where it had like the time traveler space guy coming in the door with all the light behind him? Like, what were they homaging? I can't remember.
I
You
can't
know what I'm talking
remember
about?
either.
Like he was dreaming it, and then it.
Oh, that was Dream. Okay, so it was a make-believe scene that would end up being George McFly's book, part of his sci-fi series that he would write as an adult. And basically, Marty was imitating Darth Vader, Spock, because he said, "I am Lord Vader from the planet Vulcan" or something, and he gave the freaking Vader. He gave the Spock. Or he gave some kind of V sign with his hand.
Live long and prosper.
Yeah, he gave the live long and prosper. And then he said, now listen to some Van Halen.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. And then, what was his name? George McFly couldn't take all that electric music. It was great. Because, dude, he was the one that introduced him to Chuck Berry, with Johnny B. Good.
That's something you need to hear.
Yeah, your kids are going to like it or something like that. Yeah, that was a great movie. The original movie was great, but then don't sleep on part 2 and 3. Part 2 is dark, which I love, and part 3 is just an awesome Western, if you like Westerns,
Yeah, 2 was good.
2 was really good. 3 was a little weak, but it rounded off the story. So it was
kind of like a happy week, it's weak, but it's like, well, at least
it's weak, but I'm all right with it.
Yeah, it's like, where's part 4? Oh man, but that video game that Telltale Games put out, they've made a game, Back to the Future, and it's one of those point-and-click adventure games like King's Quest or one of my faves, Leisure Suit Larry. Hey, Strange Dog knows what I'm talking about. But anyway, yeah, we love those.
I thought they're making another. I thought they're remaking the Back to the Future, or they're like doing another one, and I don't know.
I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind seeing a new one. I know a lot of people will say, "Oh, I want it to have all the original people." I was like, well, hey, man, the original people could easily be in there. They could just put maybe some makeup on another actor. I don't know if you want to do it like that.
With all the incest fucking, like, I'm pretty good with that. Like, leave that out.
Leave out the incest? Okay.
Yeah, that incest scene. Yeah, dude. I don't know where that... But, yeah, it was called the Floyd Nightingale Syndrome or something like that. I don't know. You'll have to look it up. It's some old school... Yeah, the nurse falls in love with the patient. Classic weirdness. I mean, but it's some really Freud. I mean, it's some Siegfried Freud shit, I think.
It's a Hollywood trope. They've been doing it for a long time.
No, if Superman's like fucking Lois, like when her body organ get ruined or something.
Yeah, there's even today. There's a guy. His name is Chris Bledsoe. If you know, you know. He has good angels that come to him, and these good angels are like, guess what? Orbs, glowing orbs. Like, so you remember you saw the orbs in New Jersey? Imagine if those orbs were actually just there to protect the United States, because United States is a big fan of Israel, which is God's people. So I think some of those orbs, they say they're UAPs, and which they are, because we don't really know about them, but not all the UAPs are those guys that are the Greys. Now, I'm the Greys, they're out there, they're the bad ones, but I think there's some good angels out there doing good too, So it's good to see, man. It's good to see that goodness is still here. On the 14th of June, which is the greatest day in Canada for some that live near a Moncton trailer park, where the Trailer Park Boys live, with Bubbles, Ricky, and Julian.
Well, I'm keeping that. Hey, did you see that? He just grabbed an ASM annual. You know what number that is?
Was
Legend?
it ASM 14?
I saw the first Monica Rambeau.
Yeah, it's ASM annual 14.
Whoa, I almost tripped up so good.
How do you put that book back, Sticky Goose?
Dude, Monica Rambeau, dude. One of the greatest Captain Marvels of all time. Or Marvels. Miss Marvels, whatever you want to call it.
There's One Punch Man. There's that. Dude, I would have been cleaning this fucker up, bro. You give me
Beautiful.
Depends on the price, but yeah, there's some big books in there.
they look like old fucking minor keys. That's the first proto. He just skips past. Hey, motherfucker, you're skipping them all.
Is that actually
Oh.
Manual 14?
Oh, dude,
There's
you know
all
what
big keys.
you could do, Biggie Shack? If you
Hmm.
click the gear icon, maybe you could put the playback speed at a half speed instead of 1 speed.
There's the first Lex suit.
That way
Here comes
he
the
would show
fucking
them
Dave.
slower.
He just skips past the Dave Steve. Come on.
Oh,
bro.
Dave Stevens.
What is go? Why are you buying any of these books?
Ooh, look at that.
Buy them all,
Fantastic
dude.
Four.
What are you doing?
Is that the free comic book day or Doom? That's a new.
shit.
Oh, I had that book at one
Oh, he's
time.
bending the fuck. Oh, I
God
fucking
damn.
hate these.
That
He's
was
bending the
McFarlane.
fuck out of the books.
McFarlane Gray Hulk.
Did you see him bow the shit out
I
of that
saw
book?
the band. I saw the band. There's another Monica.
Oh, dude,
You
is this someone
fucking
else's
sticky
collection?
goose. Yeah,
Oh,
it's not his
he bent
books.
that.
Watch how
Yeah,
he
he put a
bows.
spine tick. Yeah, he put a spine
I
tick.
fucking
to
hate
X-Men
this
4.
guy.
Yeah, this
fucking
guy's scum.
you. at him.
Everyone, if you're out there listening, do you really want this kind of scum to have a trophy for the comic book community awards of this community? You want this ball-headed scum, and I'm actually ball-headed myself right now, but you want this ball-headed
Look at that. He
scum?
bowed it.
He's breaking books.
He's fucking
bending-
killing that spine.
He's bending the rules. He's eating the cats. He's eating the dogs.
Oh, that's a nice back cover.
Oh, Animal Man #1. Oh, it was nice. He just bent it. It was Grant.
Oh,
Morrison.
you're a bow and
Tia
a
Nerdy
fucking.
would like shit himself.
Oh, stop bowing it.
Oh, look at that one. Oh, taking it. Oh, what? Oh, he put it in there kind of hard. Oh, that's hard.
That's a key. These are all fucking keys.
Oh, that's a key too. #1. Yep, Grant
Yeah,
Morrison.
not a
run.
good key, but it's a key.
They're all little keys. Like he's not pulling any of them out.
Why is that the one he's focused on? Really?
Oh, he
I don't
actually
know.
did get that one. He got
The
that one.
motherfucker put that to the side.
That's
Yeah.
the one.
Well, out of all them books,
He could make $10 off it probably. Actually,
the
he could
fuck is
probably make
going
50.
on?
You know, the more you control the minds of the viewer, the more the mind of the viewer can control themselves to buy whatever you show
Blade
them
Don't
at
blow it.
whatever price.
First solo Blade just skipped right by
Just
it.
fucking throw it on back.
Oh, that's a
Man.
book. I used to have a 9.8.
one where he
Oh,
went to
and
jail.
the B cover. Those used to be $99 books. That Ed McGuinness cover was the B cover on Cap 25. That's the Death of
Watch him.
Captain
He'll
America.
keep that
Oh,
for
that's
shit.
the Carter book. Oh my God! Did he just bend the shit out of that?
Yeah, he's just
Dude, I
bending
can't
the
believe
fuck out of
he skipped Cap 25, the death of Cap during the Civil War.
He
When he
just
got
did the
sniped on
Captain
the
Carter
courthouse
book too.
steps.
Actually, a really expensive book at a 9.8.
Oh
Oh,
my
You're not
god!
bending
that,
it every
dude.
time. Jesus.
Did you see that bend there?
Oh my god! If I was the guy sitting there, I would get up and smack the. Nah, I wouldn't say that. But I'd tell him, please stop bending my fucking
This is
books.
why you don't vote for people like this in the community. People that bend other people's books
You
because they
bending
want more
motherfucker.
looks. They want more views. They want more pubes.
Well, if he's not buying them, so he's bending them for the next guy. He's like, well, fuck the next guy.
Yeah, are you not able to see it unless you bend the? Oh my!
Oh,
Bend the
Here's
fuck
a
out.
nice spine tick for the next guy. Hey, what do you think, Patrick?
I'm not buying it. I'll just bend the fuck out of it. Fuck.
And
These
who's
are all
that guy
cool
with the
books.
crossed legs? What are you showing that calf for?
I don't know what's going on, man.
Oh, whoa. Oh, nice. What are you skipping the FF for? What are you doing, dude?
Oh
Yes,
come on!
great.
Oh, don't know it.
no! Why? He skipped the Galactus.
Oh no!
He's
He's
like,
getting. Look, there's so many people there. He's about ready to leave. He's like, there's too many people here. That's a-
Galactus, I don't need no practice. I'm putting that back, but I'm going to bend it with a smile.
Damn, bro.
Oh, Johnny
That was
Quest.
a
Oh,
good one.
Justice League. He's skipping some Justice League there. Superman.
Yeah.
Oh, Lone Ranger. Oh,
Man,
Lois Lane. Dang
bro.
it. Ooh. Oh, he put. Oh, nice. Oh, thank you for putting the last one back nicely. Yep. Okay, God, I was about to say
Just left
something.
that
I'm so
book.
sorry.
Oh, he's like,
I gotta mute
can
myself.
you get
I'm
the-
gonna
God,
start
did you
this
just
up.
go into that guy's
What
box?
the fuck? What the
Did he
fuck
just
is
muscle
going
that
on?
guy out of there?
Yeah, that guy was digging in that one. He's like, oh, excuse me, I'll take this box and this one. Oh, this guy.
Oh, Sticky. He gets mighty slippery.
Oh, these books are shitty anyway. These ones ain't good.
Whoa, dude. Is it 608? I think TM Nerdy's in the house. Breaking news.
Nice. Oh, okay.
I think he's back. Or, yeah.
Let me get our member in here.
Animal Man.
Breaking news. What up, TM?
What's up?
Hey, TM, did you see how he handled Animal Man 1 to Grant Morrison?
Dude.
Fucking bent the book.
I'm surprised by that because I remember, like, I don't know that much about Sticky, but I do know that he used to. I don't know if he has it anymore, but he had Strange Adventures 150 or 180. Sorry, slabbed. So like I know
Saga.
Yeah, Saga #1. Holy shit! In a bin.
No, that ain't #1, dude.
That was #1.
Was it?
It looked like #1, didn't it?
No.
I don't know if
One's
it's
the one where he's
#1,
pregnant.
but I know it's Saga.
It's 55.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Like I freaking like just glimpsed and saw Saga. I was like, holy shit! Like #1 in a bin.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
that art on that cover wasn't great either. That arm looked like Popeye. Or look, there's 5 fucking copies of it.
Yeah, but Animal Man #1 by Grant Morrison, dude. That's another comic I want in my. It's not like a big key, but it's just a cool cover and a great run by Grant.
I legit just came to his channel to just kind of look, see what was going on, but seeing this is like, this is what I want. I want a fucking yard sale with some comics. I can't find one in my town for shit.
Oh yeah, dude. Like I have yard sales here, but there's never any comics. None.
No, never. It's always the same houses and they never have comics. Pisses me off. Dude, all of those books you looked at, you're like mesmerized by garbage. He's taking his time on these for some reason. Like, these are just, I guess this is where you would find like the obscure key maybe, but fuck, those other boxes were nice. All right, well, I'm kind of getting tired of this now because these are shitty. Yeah. I wonder what he did after this area, though. Let's see what he probably scooted to. Yeah, he moved the other guy out. That's funny. They all took off. Yeah, these books, Star Trek. Okay, so okay, a little X-Men. Those are good. So what's you guys? Oh, Defenders. Is
What's
this
that?
what he ended up buying? He ended up getting this fucking thing? Really?
It's not a bad cover, but like
Out of all them books, he got these 3. He got that one, this one.
Did he get that Batman and Robin book?
Yeah, he got the Batman and Robin. Wow.
See, I would get that Batman and Robin just because like I like that Batman and Robin series. It's a great series by Grant, Batman and Robin. People say it's the first appearance of Professor Pig, but it's not. It's the first Mr. Toad.
Wow.
Professor Pig shows up in 666.
Out of all them
Great
fucking
series,
books, that's
dude.
what I would have grabbed the Silver. That's a book. I would have grabbed that one. I would have grabbed that Voodoo. There's so many books I
The
got.
first Doomsday, Superman 18.
Yeah, I would have grabbed
75.
There's another one.
Oh, or X-Men.
All those
that was in
books are
there.
better than
Oh,
Reprint,
that
but
fucking
good.
Silver Tales, dude. Are you kidding me? Hell yeah.
That Swamp Thing, Saga the Swamp Thing.
see, I would
Bosch
grab the Titans, that Titans comic right there.
The Balrog.
I'd grab all those Titans
knows,
just
I don't think
because.
he knows his books.
He's fucking skipping over big.
Yeah, because those new the new Teen Titans book, the first one is a key. I just forget what
That's
key
huge.
it is.
I would love to get that Thor.
My air
Fuck.
cards are running out, fellas, but fans, you want to vote for someone like Sticky Goose. He doesn't know his books. Vote for someone that has the looks, the books, the knowledge, and the know-how, and that's the immortal Biggie Shack, Bleecker Street Comics, and TM Vote for all these guys, but make sure you make Biggie Shack your Hall of Fame choice, because I am your voice of the comic book community. I am the LAG to the END, the Alpha and the Omega. And let me tell you, the brother Biggie Shack is going to be dropping the leg, and he's going to be running wild in sports entertainment and comic books and pop culture. Peace out, and God bless.
Later, legend.
So,
What was I gonna say? Oh, I want to say that I'm going for best hair this year, guys. Best hair. My while I still have it. While I still have it.
Probably like really close to your last opportunity.
Yeah. So I might as well try, right?
so
Doesn't
this,
hurt.
this
Yeah,
book
you know, it's a good one. It's a good one.
this book he's about to pass over is a book I've never had. Is the first zombies, the first Fantastic Four zombies. Watch, right? Hold on, that's the first fucking New Warriors, which is a cool book.
Yeah, that's
Right
the one
there.
with the hammer on the cover, right? And
Yeah.
Juggernaut or whatever.
Yep, Ultimate FF23, dude. That's a zombies key. He's just like, no big deal. Damn.
See,
Damn.
I would have done the same thing though, Biggie. I would have moved on from that just because like I don't pick up Marvel. Right?
I know, man. You're like complete disregard of Marvel has gotten way more pronounced as of late than it used to be. Like, you're not a Marvel guy at all. I get it.
Yeah. I do like the what ifs though, but like for collection wise, like I'll probably go back and eventually get Marvel, but like for now, there's comics in DC that I really want to grab. So my focus is on those.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I just don't run across like bronze or silver Marvel or DC. I would have been grabbing them 12-cent World's Finest too. Like, I would have probably went broke at that fucking yard sale. I wouldn't have grabbed any of the books he got. I know that.
I don't know. I don't know if you would have went broke because I don't know if like it's a yard sale for one. So they're probably like here, yeah, $1 a book or something, maybe.
Yeah, I would have. Well, I mean, whatever his price was, I would have spent whatever I had in my pocket because there was about 30 books there I would have wanted.
Easily 30 books of that.
Yeah, I would have
Yeah.
probably wanted a short box, but there were some good fucking books in that lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could have filled the short box and made some bucks actually.
Yeah, I haven't been here long, but I would have grabbed a ton too. Especially that guy Grant Morrison, Animal Man #1. Yeah, I would have grabbed that for sure. That's a
Yeah.
beautiful cover.
There's probably some sneaky shit in there that I didn't watch the whole video, but that was a fucking cool little yard sale, man. I'm sure even Sticky Goose was happy with it, but what he came back with was like, fucking, you fucking never fail to disappoint me, fucking Sticky. You motherfucker. That's what you came back with out of all them books. Holy shit.
Maybe that's what he was.
You disappointed Biggie Sticky.
Maybe that's just what he needed in his collection. Maybe it was just run filling.
He must have had everything else. I don't know. Like, I'd give me 2 of the. He grabbed the fucking saga that there was 5 issues of. Like,
Yeah, that's not a very once you said Saga 55, like that's not a new issue. Like that's part of the current run.
oh, I don't know if it just said chapter 55. Let's see what this book's about.
Yeah, it's I would say that the hardest book to get out of the saga like run is Saga #1.
Oh yeah, saga chapter 55. Maybe it's something I don't. I mean, he usually surprise. Yeah, it's a $4 book. It's nothing.
Yeah,
Sometimes he surprises me. Like, I'm like, he does have a good collection. Like, I think his collection.
He's got a great collection actually.
Yeah, he fucking grabs a $3 shit nothing burger, and he could have grabbed like a. I don't know what his deal is.
Maybe he thought it was something, or maybe he was run filling.
that's true because like I thought it was #1 at first because it does resemble issue #1, like that cover, and I thought it was #1. Maybe he thought too, but he would have probably.
It was the fucking and the fucking Batman Robin that he got. It's another cover book. It's like $3. Like, there was keys there. Like,
Yeah, I would have grabbed that book though because like that is a good comic. I have it though.
oh well.
But there's better covers in that run than that one. I'll show you one.
What do you think, Bleeker?
I think that was. I don't know why he wouldn't grab the better books. Maybe they were too expensive. I didn't watch
Okay.
the video,
That's
but
a fair assessment.
I would imagine. I don't know why he would grab $3 books.
It
That doesn't make sense to me.
makes no sense. Like you go get get the biggest ones and try to get a discount, man. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Fuck me.
So here's issue 6 out of that run, the Batman and Robin run. This is issue 6. This is one of my
I know
This
that
is my favorite cover. See, this character right here, he is like everybody's like, oh, he's wearing pink. He's called the Pink Flamingo and that. This guy's a vicious serial killer that eats people.
Okay, he's definitely doing the Prince homage to Purple Rain.
Yeah. But, and then, of course, Frank Quietly art.
Yeah, I've
Like,
seen that in the shop and I've left it behind, but maybe I'll grab it. I mean, for a Prince homage, it's okay, but yeah, I guess it's a first appearance too. I just
Yeah,
there's better
like
Prince
Prince homages.
there's quite a few Prince homages. Yeah, that's the way I look at it. Like there's a cool ASM one, I think.
I've got a Batgirl one.
The reason why I got that, like I got the entire run of Batman and Robin. It was like one of the very first, I want to say I bought it back in 2018. I bought the complete run when I was trying to figure out how I was going to buy comics because like I couldn't buy comics around here. There's no comic shop. So I was just like trying to find it. I ended up buying the complete run on eBay. In 2008 and stuff. Read it. It's a fantastic story.
Yeah, he definitely. I mean, he's something. I'm gonna drop it. I'll give up. Cookie Goose. Darth Lopez wants a signature. Hopefully, he can work that out. I'm looking at my short box right now.
Lopez was too tired on Monday to do his show, man.
What is it?
He was too tired on Monday to do his show. He was all tired from work. They're going to do Basket Full of Heads this week, I think.
Yeah.
He's looking for different things to do. He did like fucking 2 weeks of 12-hour shifts, and
Yeah. That's what I heard.
he's paying off that Punisher he just got, which is sweet as hell. Like that Punisher's dope.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you got to work hard to play hard.
True. I had a book I wanted that bad, and it was worth. I felt like I had enough energy to get it. I'd do it, but I don't have enough energy to fucking go for it right now. I just don't want to sell the shit that it would take.
Yeah, you'd have to sell a good chunk to get your X-Men one.
Yeah. But it's all about timing too, man.
It's true.
You know what would be wasted time? That's the problem. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want a whole year and a half to go by and I didn't do something, you know? So I get some books and I've been keeping myself a little busy, but not.
Yeah, those books ultimately are for your X-Men. I know that. You know that.
Yeah, I might substitute them with some other books. You know, I got a lot of different things. So no big deal. You might like this one, TM. Little Adam.
Yeah.
It's DC.
Oh,
Second.
look at that. There's a tan on the bottom, too. I like how it's a tan drawn.
That's a second Zatanna. Pretty sweet.
She's in what, Hawkman or something?
Mm-hmm.
It's not like I don't like Marvel stuff. It's just I don't really. It's all about like money wise. Like I have to pick one. Really.
I don't think you gotta pick one. Like I get everything. Like, you know.
I just get characters that I like, regardless of where they're from. Marvel.
Yeah, but if I was to get like try to go for like the first appearances of like a Marvel character, I'm never gonna get it because like it's Silver Surfer, right?
You're never getting the first appearance of DC characters either. Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman.
That's actually the harder one out of the two. Like,
Well, there is characters I like out of those though.
if you're gonna pick one to be cheap, Marvel was a cheap way.
Yeah, it really is actually.
Well, but there's not a ton of characters I like though.
That's fair. That's fair.
If you're looking at modern characters, you can go either way.
Yeah.
Is like I do want to get so right now, like I ended up getting the first Parasite.
Did you get it yet?
I don't have it yet, no. I
You don't
bought
have
it
it
though.
yet? Fucking
I don't have it yet. I
California.
won't be able to get it yet for a while until the strike's over.
The strike. We're not on strike. The mail's still going, buddy.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Somebody
I'm
said
not-
they liked this book. I don't know who it was.
I literally just mailed stuff this week. The mail came to my house this week. There's mail. Mail's coming.
Is it over?
No, the strike never started. They're just not on. They're just not doing overtime.
That's weird because our post office is closed.
Really? That's weird.
Yeah. And my shop, Retro Rocket, said like, hey, we'll try to figure out shipping your books from UPS instead. They'll have to charge me a little bit more and stuff. So
Yeah, there's.
they're in Cambridge, Ontario.
I literally just mailed stuff out this week to people. I went to the mailbox or the mail people, and they were like, "Hi," and I said, "Hi," and they said, did they buy them or are they gifts?" And I said, "They're gifts." And they said, "Okay."
All right, I'm gonna hit my shop up now.
Yeah, man. I can.
Well, it is
I
Saturday.
can tell you that there's no issue with the mail.
Saturday's kind of a tough day to get a hold of anybody.
I imagine it's not running as smoothly as it did because they're all pissed off because they're all in negotiations, but still going.
There is you know what? Now that I think about it, Bleak, there is a fucking like little $400 or $500 book I kind of want.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fucking.
Yeah. What are you after?
I kind of want a Surfer 4, man.
Oh, that's well, okay. So sorry, I'm thinking grade that I usually get it in. That's like a $4,000 book.
Oh no,
Yeah, I'll never be able to get that book.
I don't want to
You can
spend a
get
lot
it-
of
if you
money
get it
on
in a
it.
1.5 or something. You could probably get it for $500.
Well, I'm pumped now because now I can because like I've already paid for the book from Cali and stuff. So if he ships that off, because I got more books. Oh, I like that.
It's fucking awesome. Yeah. Golden Age, Boy Commando, Kirby, and Simon. Beautiful, beautiful shit.
He's building me a mystery box and stuff, so I'm pumped for that. Another book like I wanted to go for, but it's going to be hard now.
Good book. That's so cool.
Yeah, I need to put another book on the back and keep it out on my Mylars, actually, because that's a good one.
You got to play that if you're ever playing it. You got to play it with the Miles one as well. Right?
Yeah.
You got the Miles one, and then because you probably have the real one too. You can play it. That's a triple banger.
I do. I got all three. Yeah, I've had 2 copies of the Hulk and the Miles at this point. I only got.
I'm sorry I ran over you there, TM. What were you saying?
No worries. A book that I wanted to grab before like any announcements is probably end up going up now due to the fact that an animated series got announced. Mr. Miracle.
I love
Yeah.
this, dude.
Yeah.
I haven't got an issue 1 yet, but it's one of my favorite books.
I need an issue 1. I did see on a shop that there is issue 2 in a good condition for $80, but I'm not. I can't pull the trigger on it.
No, I'm not buying anything because I'm poor. So that's not that.
Yeah. I would have to go without money for a little bit if I ended up getting it. But it's a,
my last pickup was the Hero for Hire. Or was it the Hero for Hire, or was it the first Constantine? I can't remember.
I think it was the first Constantine was your
How's
last
this,
one.
how's this holding you over though? Pretty good.
I love it, buddy. I think I got a great copy. So
Yeah, I'm very happy with my Hero for Hire.
I
Dude.
know I sold mine as well, the first one I bought, and then I regretted it almost immediately. And I happened to pick up this one, I think at a better price that I sold it for, and a better copy. So pretty happy about it.
Yeah, it's holding me over pretty good. Yeah, everybody's talking about Yelena. Go get the fucking Black Widow, guys. What are you doing?
Yeah, it's all what's in front of people's faces, man.
Yeah, it's Yelena. You guys do know, like, Black Widow from 30 years before that is about as achievable as a fucking Yelena. Like, I think I spent $300 on this. Like, you're gonna spend a couple hundred on that or 100. Whatever you guys want to do, you know.
I said it before. You can buy Spider-Man issues, let's say in the 200 range for 20, if they're in decent condition, mid condition, 20, $30, or you can buy a brand new book off the shelf for $40. Like and you know the brand new book isn't going to be worth $40 in 10 minutes. It's going to be worth $2, and your old book is still going to be worth what it's supposed to be worth.
There you go, Biggie.
What do you got, TM?
What if the Hulk had become a barbarian?
It's a good one.
I actually have that book. That's a great book.
Yeah.
And then you know this one, Bleeker.
That's the low key first World War Hulk.
You know this one, Bleeker.
Yes, I gave that book to you.
Yeah,
That's a great book. I love.
I got
actually
a
really like
ton
that.
of what ifs.
Yeah,
I got the what if the Hulk had become Bruce Banner?
nice.
What if Nova had been 4 other people? What if Elektra had lived? There's another one I got from you. What if Captain America had been banished during World War II?
Yeah, that's a cool one.
The Transformers. Yeah, I got a ton of what ifs. I got Transformers too. It's another good one. Here's a. Oh, this is good too. What if Spider-Man had married Black Cat? What if Wolverine, Lord of the Vampires, Lost in Nihilus? That's another good one.
Oh, that's a cool cover. I like that.
And this is a cool cover too. I like the colorful colors on this, even though it's like everybody's dead.
Nah, it is cool. I dig it.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Oh, nice.
I don't have what if Wolverine had killed the Hulk yet, but I do have
That's
that.
cool though. That's great. I'm shiny. You had me at shiny, buddy.
There's move on to
Oh,
first Mantis,
yeah, I need that. That's a good one.
first Bane.
Look at that.
That looks nice.
Yeah, I got this from Batmite.
That's in good condition.
No
too.
shit.
That's nice.
Yeah, she ended up sending it to me.
Damn. I need one of those. Fuck, Batmite. Yeah.
Just a cool cover.
That's actually there's a group of people that get those covers. It's Gulliver's Travels or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got the comic that Shonko brought for Undervalued Key.
That's a fucking good one, man.
That is Turtles is a good undervalued thing right now because
Yeah,
the movie
dude.
sucked so
I
bad.
never could get an issue 2, man. I got the rest of them. I just don't have that one.
New Gods is really good as well. If you're
I got some DC shit, bro. Like my DC.
I've got that book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not. It's I do like the Punisher too. This is like signed by Fraction.
You gotta
Matt
get the
Oh,
Fraction.
Punisher Max is really good. That's apparently awesome. Ugh.
There's the Strange Adventures.
ooh, you need a top loader for that, man.
Yeah, it's not in really good condition. Like it's
Yeah, but still, like that's probably your biggest book, dude.
I gotta go through my
gotta have my Shadowhawk
What up,
signed
Lee?
by Jim
gotta go through
Valentino.
my Star Wars books tomorrow at church. I gotta reorganize my Star Wars book collection.
Here's an undervalued key.
First Zazzy Zaz.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
talking to somebody too, saying like if they were to introduce Victor Zaz and just have him as like a momentary character, just like he's getting caught by somebody in a movie, I'd be happy with that.
Oh,
Like
even
he
if they,
doesn't have to be a main villain, but like showing up.
I hope they introduce him in the Penguin
Need
series.
that book too. I got a reprint of it though.
They should introduce him in the Penguin series. He'd be a fucking perfect villain for that series.
Yeah, I kept my copy. I just don't know where it went.
Yeah, I have a
Yeah.
copy of it. I do have the copy of it. I don't have the first Bane though, but I do. Oh,
Oh.
there's Sticky's book.
Sticky Goose.
Look at this.
Oh, it's a
TM likes your pick, Sticky.
Yeah,
I have the entire series though.
he had a whole smorgasbord of bangers, and he picked that fucking book. It's fucking amazing.
Black Lightning.
That's a
Yeah.
fucking banger.
See, I do like this cover just because it's reminiscent of Josie and the Pussycats.
Ah.
That's a Marvel book, yeah. Nice.
Oh, nice. I like the Doom. I have that book actually. But
I need more Doom Patrol, man. I might get the first Doom Patrol actually.
that's a good. That would be. I really wanted to get the first. What is it? The
I gotta get that book too.
the muscle guy that flexes Flex Mentallo.
Oh yeah, Flex Metallo, yeah.
Yeah.
First appearance of Rick Flag Sr.
Yes, that is what that is.
I
hold,
think
on,
I have.
hold on, I thought it was the first Junior. Oh no, that's right. The old one's Junior. That's the
yeah. The old one's Junior. Brave and the Bold 25 is Rick Flag Jr.
Yeah, the first Suicide Squad is Junior.
Yes. Where
That's
it says he's the colonel or whatever.
See, he passed on this.
Who
Yeah.
did?
Sticky.
Oh, okay.
And it's a key. I just forget what key it is, but it's issue number 3.
He might as well took it. The shit he took, he might as well took that one too. Like,
Yeah, and like it's a beautiful cover, George Perez,
right?
and it's New Teen Titans. I'll always pick up New Teen Titans.
I would not want Sticky picking my books for me if he was in a shop.
No, there's only a few people I trust. Biggie, you are actually among those people.
Yeah, I trust myself too.
And you're so modest.
Yeah, I'd have faith in you, Bleak. That's a great book, TM.
I have a couple copies of that. I know it said it's a Nothing Burger book, but I have.
No, it's not. That's a big book.
Is it a big book?
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is the first appearance of Amanda Waller.
Yeah, huge.
Yeah, I always liked it. I just kept picking it up because I like.
Oh, you should. Yeah, that's a great key.
First appearance of Batwoman.
Yeah, I got a few of those.
I don't have that one. Enjoy, Gray Legend. Thank you for coming by, man. Ooh, look at the collars on that. That is beautiful.
First appearance of Checkmate. Or wait,
Yeah.
no, first appearance of something.
Yeah,
it
it is.
Checkmate?
It is. You're right. I think it's Checkmate. Nice cover.
Yeah. There's another key.
First Banshee or whatever.
Silver Banshee, yeah. And then I do get the crossovers like X Patrol, X-Men, and Doom Patrol.
Yeah.
Bullets and bracelets, Wonder Woman and Punisher. Magneto and the Magnetic Men. Yeah, I like the Speed Demon. Speed Demon, dude, like, is actually 3 characters in one. It's what was it? It's the Flash, it's Ghost Rider, and it's one other person. I forget the other person.
I think he's part of the PCP army with the speed in his name.
Maybe. This one was a good read. Assassins #1. X Patrol again.
I like a whole run of X-Man.
Signed by Mark Waid.
Man of War.
Super Soldier, Man of War.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Captain America.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
I love that book, Tim.
Now we're
That's a
talking.
fucking
Now we're
beauty.
talking.
Oh yeah, and this is the first Superboy, Spider Boy.
Hell yeah, it is.
Cool.
Not the stuff that is coming out now.
Yeah, it's bullshit. I agree.
But yeah, all right.
Fuck,
Fair enough.
GM, showing some bangers.
Yeah, man. I got some bangers. Check this out. All right. So you keep bringing up Mr. Miracle. So here's a little
There you go.
fucking beautiful copy.
I
Like,
thought you had Mr. Miracle 1, don't you?
nah, I got everything but one. I got like all of it.
You
Yeah,
got the
for some
big
odd reason,
Barter,
I
right?
thought you did too as well.
No, I just got the rest of them. I got rid of my big Barta too. I got
You
rid
got
of
rid of your
Barta.
big Barter as well? Jesus.
Yep. Naman got it. I figured he deserved it after all the
Yeah, that's nice of you.
stuff. Dude, this book is such a classic, dude. I was looking at AW, the guy that has Superman 1. He has this book on his like slab wall. And I gotta agree, it's a fucking banger, but yeah.
Oh, fuck. Jesus. Yeah, that's a fucking banger, all right.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, yeah. A little bit of this.
Mockingbird.
First Mockingbird, nice.
Mm-hmm. A little bit of that.
Beautiful. That's a nice cover.
Yeah, this is where Spider-Man's high on acid, and Green Goblin, he trolls him the whole time.
That's funny.
Yeah, I might read this during book club. I just
That's
can't.
actually funny. That'd be a cool story.
Yeah, I just can't. I can't use this copy to show, but I would.
Yeah.
This is the book that we did on. And I thought it was a fucking home run myself, but what do I know?
Hey, I gave it a all right. I just don't like the cover.
Spider-Man. I'm evil when it comes to Spider-Man. I don't think Spider-Man got good until Todd McFarlane got onto it.
Nah, this is some good shit, man.
Like
Yeah,
the
no,
story wise, like I did like the story in that, but like I'd have to give it a 3, just because there's moments I didn't like. But that's a fair score.
I love these bags, dude. These bags are like Mylar like kind of bags, you know, like it's just a perfect bag for this book. High grade Neil Adams first Mandroids. And you don't know, dude, like what up, connoisseurs, dude? This is low key a possibility. You know what I'm saying? This is like the Avengers Sentinels. You know what I mean? Y'all hear me?
That's the thing. Everything's a possibility.
But this is a pretty good one. I mean, we got Avengers are perfect. Like that's the best thing in MCU. We're getting another Avengers movie. It's going to be some kind of time thing or whatever.
Yeah.
And these are going to be like the fucking Sentinels for the Avengers, dude. Like I could see Mandroids and Sentinels, bro. Like I really can. It would be one of those sleeper keys like you wouldn't see coming or something. This is actually
that's I have that book. I love that book.
Oh yeah, this is great.
That's an iconic cover.
This is not only an iconic cover, it's also the second clone.
What is it? The second what?
Clone.
Yeah. 149 is the first clone.
I see.
151 is the second.
That's awesome. Yeah, I love that cover. I can't. It's a great cover.
I didn't know that either till D told me.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Shit. Early
Oh,
Harley.
that's sweet.
Yeah, it's a little early Harley. I got that from Lucha Libre. What's this $900 book doing here? Yeah, I always show this.
Oh wow, that's a shitty book. Look at that.
Yeah, just trash.
It's just a shitty book.
I would die if this like got a corner crunch on it or something, dude.
Oh
It would be like
God,
the end
bro,
of the
that would
world.
suck.
It would be the end of the world to me. Just a couple more. I got a couple empty polys actually, just kind of laying here. But beauty. I can get lost in this cover. It's a first appearance of Dr. Fuck, what's his name? I can't remember, but it's a villain. So yeah, those are some of my PC favorite tees. Man, I love comics, dude. Like, I think that we all did good getting what we like. You know, I wanted some cool Captain America. I wanted some cool Hulk. Definitely wanted my Spider-Man, my X-Men, my Avengers, Superman. You know, I'm kind of just a key guy on Superman. Superman's my favorite, but I don't have like runs of it. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, I become a key guy myself. To be honest, I collect mostly keys, but I do. There are runs I want to collect though. There are a couple runs that I really want to collect, but that's just because they're cool. Like Weird War, Walking Dead, Ice Cream Man. Those are 3 runs that I actively want to collect.
you think I think I know why I'm not much of a run guy for Superman is because the shit that I gravitate towards, they're all kind of like one shots.
Well, they're also really expensive.
Well, the Silver Age issues, like you start the story, you get the gist of it, and then it ends, and then the next issue has nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
So until like what the Bronze Age, like you had canon consistency. So in the Silver, when you got Superman, they were like you had one issue. That's all you fucking needed. You didn't have to know what happened. Maybe Legion of Superheroes was kind of starting the canon for Superman, some of them. But the shit I like the most is just like one solid single issue. So I think that's what it is for me.
I dig it, man. Yeah, I don't know. I like a little mini stories. That's probably my favorite. It was like a 3-issue mini story is nice. 4-issue, 6 issues maybe.
I think that my weak spot is probably like Teen Titans and Batman, and I would like to get a nice I have a lot of second appearances, so I don't feel like I'm like exempt of things. Like I would like to get what's his fucking Dead Man? Like I got the second Dead Man. I would like
Dead Man. You should get a Silver Age Penguin or a Silver Age Clayface or something like that.
I don't have
I will say this: Dead Man is coming, due to the fact that
calm down, Dead Man. Relax.
Dead Man, yeah, Dead Man's dead. Oh shit, yeah. I got that now. Yeah, because James Gunn, like when he was still active on Twitter before it changed and he quit Twitter and moved to Threads, before like any of the Superman casting was out, he started posting like photos of certain characters, and Deadman was one of them. Another one was Mr. Terrific, but he's already coming now. It's been,
he's gonna use some cool characters. It's his MO to use off-brand, off-beaten path characters. He's gonna do something.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's James Gunn. I have faith in him.
So it's good. It's good to get that Dead Man now because he's definitely gonna be bringing that character out.
Parasite was a good buy, TM. That's a good one.
I think that buy to Biggie.
I don't think that it's it's always ever going to be Superman's main villain in a movie, but he's going to show. He's going to show up.
It definitely could.
It's going to show up for sure.
Yeah, just like how Ultraman isn't the main villain of the Superman movie. It's Lex Luthor, right?
Exactly.
I think that Parasite is the number one undervalued book. Like, okay, we could say like, Gambit or Omega Red or Doomsday or
You can get a fucking Gambit, a 9.6, 9.4 for like $300 right now.
yeah, but fucking like
That's cheap, bro.
fucking Parasite, like that's silver DC. Like there's not a million of those, and it's kind of a hard book to get unless you're
He's a
looking.
bad guy though. Bad guys typically don't sell for as much as good guys, unless you're Doctor Doom or Doc Ock or something like.
Well, I
awesome
mean, the
like that.
Jump though, like okay, you're right. Superhero heroes are definitely first appearances. Like the cheapest one I could think of is Black Panther. That's notable.
Yeah,
Like that's a good one. You know, Parasite's a pretty good fucking villain, and for fucking Black Panther, it's like $300. Fucking Parasite's like $25.
yeah, I know that's crazy.
It's fucking
Dude.
crazy.
It's crazy. You're gonna make me want to go buy a copy of Parasite.
You got to get one, bro. Like everybody. Parasite. It's definitely a character that's like, I don't know if there's a bigger undervalued book, honestly. We got that bad boy. I'll make myself big again. I got a couple more. I'm into book showing. Little Peter Parker. That's fun. This is the day that America dies.
The size of that fucking fist, Jesus.
Yeah. I think it says something like America. Oh no, this is the first time Kirby came back to Captain America.
You got fucking Transformers 1 on the back.
Yeah, that's not bad either, huh?
That's pretty fucking good.
Pretty good book, yeah. I got this one from LCS.
Super underrated cover, by the way, that Transformers 1. You look at it. It's a painted cover. It's beautiful. It's got some great artwork on it. Like, that's a fucking awesome cover.
He stuck to the fucking toy model for sure.
The faces in the background, the colors. It's fucking great.
Yeah, that dude grinning in the back's a little creepy, but it's okay. If you ain't gonna get Venom Lethal Protector 1, you should get 4.
Yeah, you got to get 4. 4 is a key as well, isn't it? I have 4.
Oh, it's like 4 first appearances. It's the first Riot Squad, first Screech. There's a couple more. I can't remember them all. This book is definitely on the downturn, I would say, but I had to get me a copy.
Ah, yeah, it's First Century or whatever.
Mm-hmm. I got this one from Cali. It's a sign. It's a great Ant-Man cover. I'm
I got a
down.
book at Cali's right now. I told him to hang on to it so I can maybe buy a couple more things to make the shipping better.
This one might be detached from the top staple. I don't know, but I definitely had to have it because Kirby first, and mine's got like shit stained water on the bottom, but
He does like Autobots. Oh, nice. Commandy. Beautiful.
yeah, I feel like that's a good one to have.
Yeah,
Well, this is a
Oh,
cherry copy.
great cover. That's a fucking cool cover.
Yeah, very nice copy. And one of my favorite Avengers annuals. Oh, these are both these books are bangers. First Power Stone.
Okay, yeah, love it. Pretty sure I have that actually.
Dude.
I don't have that. I'm gonna tell you, going through a lot of boxes and whatever, I don't find a lot of old Aquaman.
Dude, I had like not the keys, but like some of the good Aquaman covers. This is the only one I was like, I have to keep it because it's just so good.
It's a great cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aquaman is something that you just don't see too much in the wild, really.
When you see them, you kind of want them. I got another one that's really good. It's like homaging the Crisis where Supergirl dies, but
Mhm.
and I gave that one to my mom though.
Well, that Aquaman looks like that. What is it? Jimmy Olsen cover where they're fucking.
That's it, bro. You're definitely onto it. Yeah. It's like the Darks or the Jimmy 130. I forget the number now.
Yeah. The
32.
cameo of Darkseid or whatever.
I think it's 132.
which was done by, what was it, Neil Adams, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's a Carmine cover, but they both are out on a slab. Jimmy Olsen 134. That's what my ultimate answer is. I don't know for sure, but yeah, 134. That's it. Yeah, I got that one. That's probably my best pickup is $5 Jimmy Olsen. I don't know. That first Peacemaker for $8 was pretty good.
I had the first Silver Age Peacemaker. I sold it, but I sort of regret it, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm gonna have about $300 pretty soon, so I'll show y'all my eBay, and then we'll get on out of here. It's been about 3 hours. Let's see. We had about 25 people at one point. So I've been looking at adventure comics a lot, Golden Age. What was we just talking about? I wanted to look at.
You said you had $300 to spend.
Oh, well, the first Peacemaker was a big one.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what I want to look at. Life with Archie 2. So these are like this is like the only Archie book I ever check on periodically.
I like Archie.
This is $120, but there's an issue with this book.
I don't really like Archie. If I was to buy Archie, it would only be to buy keys. It wouldn't be because I liked Archie.
So this Life with Archie has you don't see anything in the description. It's just like, oh, $120, hell yeah, the cover's all there. Nah, it's got shit cut out of it.
That sucks.
Yeah, if it didn't,
you want the first appearance of a few people in Archie.
Dude, Life with Archie 41 is supposed to be the first Godzilla. Look at that.
You want Sabrina the Teenage Witch is a big one.
Yes, Sabrina. There's a few other characters. The best fucking first appearance, in my opinion, is Gilman.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's one that I would.
He's on a cover, I believe, right? I believe Steven has it.
Yeah, it's not really Archie. It's fucking Jughead, but close enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the Archie family.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rest are just like suggestive covers mostly. Like,
But I will say,
a bunch of guys to get you out of that pool. What?
yeah. Innuendo covers.
Yeah, just innuendo shit.
I will say, like, yeah, I'm with you, Bleeker, on the Sabrina, because, like, anybody that grew up in the 90s knows who Sabrina the Teenage Witch is because of TGIF.
And it's an old book. It's hot. Like, it's a great book to get. It really is.
First Loch Ness Monster. I'm probably spelling it wrong. I don't know how to. Oh, that's the Loch Ness Monster. I'm talking about Gilman. What's he called?
I would put
the Blue Lagoon.
Black Lagoon. Thank you.
I always get it confused. There's black and there's blue. Which one is it?
Black.
Well, now that I brought it up, like, wouldn't we want the first creature, the Loch Ness Monster too? Like,
Yeah, it's actually sort of. Now that you brought it up.
First Lagoon. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check on that again now because that's kind of
sort of interested in the first Loch Ness.
Sure. I don't like when eBay looks like this.
No,
yeah. It's not going to show me what I want. Maybe if I put Jughead, it will.
In comics, maybe?
I'm just going to put Jughead.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
1,700, dude.
That's pocket change, man. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I can buy that.
Grade on it for 1,700?
6.0, I think. 6.5.
Dude, damn. God damn.
Archie Powell Jughead 79. Archie Powell Jughead 69. Who would have thought?
69, bros.
Archie Powell. Or is it 79? That's what popped up. Okay. I thought it was 69. How many copies of this are out there? 524, 250. Okay.
All right.
Oh, this ain't the real thing. This is fake.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, you can tell it's fake.
Well,
it's a reprint, isn't it? Recreation, sorry.
Yeah. It's just a facsimile with original art, I think. There's only 2 copies of this fucker on eBay.
one of them's $1,400 and the other one is something else.
It's like 530.
Jeez.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I call it, First Creature Black Lagoon, but
Well, that looks like the first whatchamacallit, doesn't it? Is that the? Oh yeah, that's him popping out of the pool, right? Yeah.
yeah, right here.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I'm gonna say it is. Like, if I'm wrong, fuck it.
So what is the first Loch Ness monster?
Yeah, I want to know. I don't know. We'll see, I guess.
You had me at monster, man. You had me at
Yeah, no shit. Any comment?
Monster.
All right. I don't know, dude. Did they even make one? Oh, they're just doing monster. They're keying in on my monster thing.
Godzilla.
Yeah, they're not going to do it. All right, there was some shit that popped up when I first did it, though. All right, let's do appearance. This is how we learn things on the network, guys. Just bear with us. All right, first appearance of Smoke Man.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's me. This is a book that I want now. Frankenstein #1.
Yeah, it's cute. It's cute. I've got a couple of Frankensteins.
Yeah, I want that book. Damn.
I actually want Godzilla 1, to be honest. I haven't.
I'm pretty fucking stoked I have that book, actually. Pretty fucking happy with that. It was something that I was hoping to get, but never thought I would,
Yeah, it's a cool one.
It just, all right. Yeah, I can't pick it up. I'm gonna have to Google it. Damn.
So off topic, but I've never read the comic series. I know everybody's speculating on it now because there's a TV show coming out. I'm not gonna go pick up the book, but I did watch the first episode of the show last night. Revival. It was good. It was really good, and it's for anybody that's interested in watching it in the US, because you can't watch it in Canada. In the US, Sci-Fi has dropped the first episode on their YouTube channel, so you can watch it for free on there. But if you're in Canada, it's on Crave. But it was really good. It's all about people coming back from the dead, but like they're not zombies. And it's very interesting. The first episode definitely got me hooked in.
You had me at dead. You lost me at not zombies.
Oh.
No, they're coming back, but like they're
I want
like
zombies.
I know, but you are kind of getting zombies. Like I don't want to say that you will, because like there's something that did happen in the first episode that makes it think like these people coming back from the dead are going to go feral on people.
I'm looking forward heavily to 28 years later. Actually, I think that's
Like I will tell you, Bleeker, if you just watch the first episode of Revival, by the end you'll be hooked in. You'll be like, okay, I'm interested now.
I'm gonna tell you something, TM. You're not gonna dictate what I watch, but if I do watch it, I'll say thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so Loch Ness Monster was in Superman. He was in Doc Savage. He was in a Scooby-Doo cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in Jimmy Olsen again. He's in Aquaman.
He's got to be in a gold key somewhere.
I'm the oldest one I'm finding is a pre-code, and it's right. Where is it? Okay, so this is a cool one. I've had this book before. It's the Hulk issue. Make myself big, yeah. So it's the first. So Hulk 407.
Yeah.
They definitely talk about Loch Ness Monster in this issue. I know that, and it's a good first appearance of a character. But so this right here is the oldest one I've seen. Looks like Web of Evil #4.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh, I like that cover.
That's pretty awesome, actually. Fuck.
Yeah. I don't know if that's the first.
I don't know either, but now I sort of want that cover.
I
Yeah,
kind of
right.
yeah. They got this thing that looks interesting. I don't know what that is, but
It's a snake Loch Ness creature, yeah. Of the Loch, it says. So it is looks like the Loch Ness.
let's see what Web of Evil number 4 says.
We got a whatever. It's Ogopogo is what they call it around in Lake Erie. We don't have a Loch Ness. We have an Ogopogo.
You know, I'm
It's some weird snake that's been a huge snake that lives in the Lake Erie, apparently.
I don't doubt it. There's a lot of weird shit in Lake Erie.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure, but people say, much like the Loch Ness. It's
So this is about $100 book. You get
for the
your
Web of Evil. How much? $100 book? That's not so bad.
yeah. I don't know if it's the first, but I would guess he's in like old Superman or Batman would be his first, but who fucking knows? Now we might have to get Alan on the job for that.
Alan or Steppo or somebody that
Knows what the fuck they're looking for. I can't crack the code right now, but
maybe Doc will be like, no, I read a all winners comic when I was fucking 10, and there was the little Loch Ness monster was in it. So
it's Marvel Mystery 38. You know, it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Captain America battled Loch Ness Monster, you know, and this and that. Like, oh, well, fuck, why didn't I think of that? Well,
I'd be surprised if there wasn't like a gold key though, like because they had a lot of dinosaur ones. They had like the Space Family Robinsons. They had the Swiss Family Robinsons. They had fucking 10 Commandments. And I'd be surprised if they didn't have one with the Loch Ness monster.
I think they should have like a solo series for the guy. You know, like you would think they had a solo issue run for.
Just for the terrorizing of the Loch Ness monster. That'd be sort of cool.
Yeah, it's probably a Dell or a Charlton, like you're saying.
Yeah, something like that.
What the fuck did you name your snake up there? Because I live in Ohio, like Lake Erie's on Ohio. But what is it called?
Ogopogo.
Ogopogo.
Yeah.
Freaking Ogopogo.
I'll have to check that out. What do they call that shit where you hunt things that are a stinks or something? Going sphinx hunting. You know what I'm talking about?
No, Jesus.
You never heard of this shit? You go into a forest and people are like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna go on this hunt for this creature," and it's just a rib, and it's not a real thing, you know.
No.
Never had that happen to you? Okay, yeah, no. I think it's like a stinks or I can't remember what the name of it is, but
no, I know that like at work we've sent people to like look for buckets of steam for the machines and stuff. Go to the steam room, go get the buckets.
Yeah. We used to be like, hey, can you go find a pallet straightener?
Yeah, exactly.
Connoisseurs melted. Y'all never heard of snipe hunting?
Yes, snipe hunting.
There you go. Okay, yeah, snipe hunting. Yeah, so whenever I was a Cub Scout or Boy Scout, they'd be like, "Oh, we're going snipe hunting," and of course you never find it.
Isn't a snipe a bird?
No, it's it's whatever you want to make it. It could be a lizard, a dragon, a bear. Yeah.
So it's just a ruse to get everybody out to do fucking.
Yeah, it's like go looking for here's a fucking it left scat behind, or here's a hair, or a feather.
It's like looking for the chupacabra.
Yeah, it's all bullshit. There's no snipe. By the time you get back, you're like, "Oh, you found it. Oh, good job."
And don't get me wrong, I don't know if the chupacabra actually exists or not. I strongly doubt it does, but there are animals that have died with like teeth, like weird fucking fang marks and shit. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But
I think that when you're a child, you're able to see the fourth dimension better. There was two fucking things that I legit saw. Okay. So whenever I was like 3 or 4, I used to have ghosts and skeletons come and fucking pick at me at night. All right. And this fucking flame, it wasn't just a normal skeleton. By the end of it, he was on fire. He had a fucking sword. And I just got fed up with it. And I got out of bed and I fist fought a skeleton that was on fire. I told my mom about it. I was like, I beat his ass. I was like, I hope he comes back for more because I'm going to fuck him up. It didn't even hurt, you know. Never saw it again. But when I was turning 5 on my birthday, we had all the kids over and we had like a swimming pool and we put the Jungle Gym slide on it, right? And the slide had like a crease in the fucking slide, so it cut my thigh on the way down. But at the top of the slide, before I went down, all my buddies were swimming with me. They were taking turns. I looked over on the hillside, and I shit you not, bro. I'm not making this up. I saw a fucking 2-foot tall leprechaun. Okay?
All right.
And he wasn't like naked. He wasn't like weird. He was like dressed properly.
Like a leprechaun?
Like a midget leprechaun, and he was green, and he looked like a Caucasian leprechaun, like a midget dressed up like a leprechaun, and he was in the fucking bushes, and I saw him, and I'm like, oh my God, a leprechaun. And I went down in the water, and I got water in my eyes, and I rubbed it off. I got out of the pool. I went running after it. I couldn't find it. And I told my mom, she remembers it, but I saw a leprechaun and a flaming skeleton when I was a child. Y'all ever see anything weird?
When I was a little kid, I used to wake up in the middle of the night and scream for my mom because my mom was always gone, and so she'd leave me alone in the apartment, and I'd see skeletons flying around my light above the bed. They had like, I don't know, I guess with like dilapidated sheets almost on them, like just heads with dilapidated sheets, like really scary shit actually. And there's like 3 of them, and they would fly around the light. That's pretty much all I sort of remember when I was a kid as far as shit.
I remember skeletons, man. How about you, Tim? Nothing?
I used to like see things moving when they weren't moving. Like you know, like people say, and this is when I was a kid, so I wasn't doing anything I wasn't supposed to be, but like you can see shadow people when you were a kid.
Okay.
Oh, shadow people. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And stuff. Like I would see like, and it wouldn't even be like shadow people. Sometimes like I would be walking and you'd see like just a gust of somebody walking by you, and then for like a glimpse second, and then they're gone. Like that happened a lot when I was a kid.
I used to think that I could float and shit. And when I spent the night at my cousin's, my cousin that was the older girl, I would catch her in the corner of my eye. Like we were in a fucking like trailer park, I think. And it wasn't really a trailer park, but they lived in a trailer up on a holler. And I remember seeing things floating. Like, I don't know if it was a pencil or like a notebook, but it was like floating in the air. And once I turned to look at it, it didn't float no more. It went smack down. And I was just like, I saw that fucking thing floating. And I don't know if they saw it too, but it was like she was looking dead at it, you know?
I remember having like the most vivid dream that I had a bunch of, you're going to laugh at this, GoBots. Like I had all the GoBots and I was playing with them, and I was having such a good time, and then I put them under my pillow and I went to sleep, and then I woke up and I went to play with the GoBots, and there were no GoBots under the pillow.
Dude, I had a dream like that, but it was fucking Jim and the holograms, and I was
nice.
I was singing the song while we were climbing a fucking mountain, and I was going, Jim, she's totally outrageous.
Oh,
I woke up with the biggest smile, you know. I was like, fuck, that was great. But
dude, and then I went to go play with the GoBots that I thought I had, and I didn't have any. It was so fucking such a letdown when I woke up and I went to go find them and they weren't there. It was so weird.
I used to have dreams. I don't have many dreams about comics. When I was collecting Transformer toys, I'd have dreams of like clear plastic Transformers you just never see. You know, I was just like, oh wow, I gotta buy this one. I'm getting this one. I'm getting that one. I wake up and I'm like, there ain't even nothing like that. Like these are toys that ain't even created yet. You know.
Yeah, most of my dreams now are just mostly like trying to explain things to people. I'm like, come on, man, why don't you understand?
So it wasn't a dream, but I didn't like how Canada produced things like Beast Wars. Beast Wars on TV, on like YTV and stuff, was not called Beast Wars. For the longest time, I thought the show, because they named it differently here, they didn't want to have wars in the title. They named it Beasties.
Yeah.
So I remember as a kid going to get a Beast Wars figure and being like, no, these are knockoffs. They're saying Beast Wars. They're not saying Beasties. So like me as a kid, like I couldn't comprehend. Like they changed the name of the TV show, not the name of the toys. So yeah, I wouldn't get a Beast Wars figure because I was just like, no, these are knockoffs. I want the actual figure.
I had two really fucking what do you call them dreams whenever they're like they feel realistic, you know, vivid.
Yeah.
Two vivid dreams. One of them was I met an alien UFO, and they were telling me about the meaning of life. And we were standing out on like a deck where you could see all of space and shit, and I could just instantly like teleport myself to wherever the fuck I wanted. Like, no, listen, once you die, your soul isn't held back no more. You could just go anywhere on earth, anytime. You can see whatever you want. There's no limits. I was just like, damn, you know, and I woke up and I was just like, fuck, what was that, you know? And then the other one, when I was young again, back in that room that I fought the fucking skeleton fire in, you know, before I finally whooped that skeleton's ass, I had a really bad, vivid dream where it was a house. Like, we still own the house, but you gotta go up the stairs to get to the bedroom, and in the bedroom there's like a dungeon room where we keep all the toys, probably like an attic or whatever. But it had one of them like weird doors. It was only like 4 foot, and it had like an arc to it. And anyways, these three fucking witches came flying. Like, I could see them flying through my town, and they came through my front door, and they went up the stairs, and they're flying on their brooms, and they grab me, and then they take me, and I'm gone. It was fucking horrifying as a child. I was just like, fuck me. So those are my two like most vivid dreams.
Yeah, I've had some pretty vivid nightmares when I was a kid, that's for sure. Weird, like terribly like for a child to dream this stuff. I'm just like, wow, this is awful. And I remember them like vividly. Even now, I'm like, there's 3 for sure. I'm like, wow, those are pretty awful dreams, man.
The stupidest dream that scared the fuck out of me was I was playing baseball, and some guy hit a baseball, and it was a pop-up fly, and I got under it. I was getting ready to catch it, and instead of the ball coming down and me catching it, it was like the ball just kept getting bigger and bigger, and I was just like, oh no.
Yeah,
The one dream
go ahead, Tim.
the one dream I remember, I don't remember like a lot of them like vividly, but the one I do remember is me and my buddy Michael were hanging out, and then we ran into our like the downstairs neighbor, and like I always thought she was cute, like, and this is a woman, like I was probably like 5 or 6, but like I was always attracted to the older women, and she ended up like, I don't know if it had to been after I watched the movie. Do you remember the movie where like there was giant ants killing people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of those.
She ended up, she was being all sweet. She was giving us cookies. And then all of a sudden her skin started peeling off, and she started becoming a giant ant, and then started chasing around us. Like, I was just like, yeah. That movie scared me as a kid, that giant ant movie, because like ants are scary looking as a kid.
The giant one would be terrifying. Yeah.
Sounds like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
In a way, but she literally, her skin started to peel off and her body parts started to expand into an ant. So like it wasn't that much like Honey I Shrunk the Kids, but I get what you mean because there was a giant ant in Honey I Shrunk the Kids.
Well,
Yeah.
technically, it was the right size ant. It was tiny people. Come on, guys.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
I remember in elementary they made us watch Jason and the Argonauts.
Oh yeah.
That was a fucked up movie, you know. It was just
I
like,
don't
what?
think I've ever watched that.
Oh, dude. Breaking news. It's
Oh,
true.
this guy.
I haven't had any real freaky dreams, but I do have a fun story about this one time I got a weird summer job. You guys want to hear that story?
Yeah, you go for it.
All right, man. So I was kind of down on my luck, and I was like, look, do anything I could to earn a couple extra bucks in the summertime. So I answered this personal ad, and it was really cryptic. It was like, make good money, work nights. And I was like, all right, well, I'm free during the night. So I answered the ad, and it turns out that I had the opportunity to moonlight as a tooth fairy.
What?
It was weird because you had to sneak into kids' rooms, right? And then get under their pillows
What the
and
fuck?
take their teeth, and you leave a silver dollar behind. This is a long time ago. Silver dollars were all the rage. So I snuck into this one kid's room. I went to get his tooth from under his pillow, and I must have been the wrong house because there's a bunch of GoBots there. So I took them shits.
Oh,
I just took them GoBots.
no.
And I never knew what happened to that kid. He probably woke up and was like, where the fuck are my GoBots?
Yeah. Sounds like Bleeker had an issue with that as a child.
It happened more than once. I'm going to be honest. Stealing all kinds of GoBots from these kids.
That's probably where my fucking GoBots went.
Look, I don't want to. Are your teeth left behind?
No.
Oh, well, I'd have took those too.
So Jason the Argonauts TM is like a still caption movie where they took objects and made them move and.
Oh, Harryhausen. Ray Harryhausen.
Oh, okay.
That's the guy who did the special effects.
Yeah, it's fucking way ahead of its time, man. It's pretty good.
Insanely ahead of its time.
Yeah. There's a lot of famous scenes in this. You should watch it.
Clash of the Titans as well.
Original composite animations, original matte painting composites.
Look at the skeleton shit. That's probably why I was dreaming about skeletons. This bullshit right here.
This is absolutely legendary, that skeleton scene.
It's pretty fucking good, Jason the Argonauts. Yeah, I don't know what mythology it's from, but it's some good shit.
It's Greek mythology.
Is it Greek? Okay.
Yeah.
I tried to say that Thor was Greek mythology, and I was hit with, no, it ain't.
It's not.
What is it?
It's Norse mythology.
Norse mythology,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Greek and Roman mythology are pretty much the same with imposed names, though.
they're close, but different names for everything.
Yeah, a lot of that had been very much adopted by the Roman Empire when they just rolled over the Greeks. The Greeks were all like, hey, we're going to do democracy and eat grapes. And the Romans were like, cool, we're going to do the same thing, but with swords.
Yeah, the world's a fucked up, weird place, man.
Yeah, it is.
Especially history. History is not right, dude. They just know what they want.
Fucked up, man. There's been some fucked up people in the world.
Yeah.
The problem with history is it's written by the winners too. So you want an accurate account of something that happened between two countries, read about it in the books of the countries that were next to them. Because they'll tell you the truth. You're like, well, my one neighbor on this side's a dick, and my neighbor across the street's a dick too. And they started throwing things at each other. It's like, okay, well, that's kind of how things work.
Oh, that's what I think of Leafs fans and Montreal Canadiens fans. You guys are both dicks. They're all yelling at each other all the time.
Yeah. That's why you got to be a Detroit Red Wings fan.
Oh, you're just silly.
Yeah, there's nothing like riding a front runner who hasn't won in forever. It's like being a Dallas Cowboys fan, being a Red Wings fan.
It's like even fucking dinosaurs, right? Like you go to a museum, you see a full
Never fucked a dinosaur.
You see a full scale fucking skeleton thing of a dinosaur, and you're like, oh my god, that's dinosaur. And they're like, no, that's fossils. And you're like, oh, it's fossils. They're like, yeah, we fucking made this out of plaster to look like a skeleton because we found it's like And okay, did you find them all in place? No.
There are real fossilized. There are real fossils, and there are also reproduction fossils.
Right. And they usually never find like a whole specimen together.
No, yeah, it's not gonna happen.
And they're always like learning stuff. Like for the longest time, like raptors were what was depicted like in Jurassic Park or like the Jurassic Park movies, and then later on they figured out, oh wait, raptors have wings.
Yeah, no,
Or
raptors.
feathers.
You've always known what raptors were. Michael Crichton took raptors and had a lot of poetic license with them in his novels. So when Steven Spielberg was like, "Oh, we're going to make these,"
But wasn't it? I think
that's all Hollywood design.
wasn't it the 90s when they figured out that raptors had feathers?
They assumed that most dinosaurs had feathers for a very long time.
Yeah, now they're birds and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're very avian in nature, but like that's like a evolutionary question, and who really knows? There's a lot of missing links there, and it depends on what science you subscribe to. But as far as like raptors, they're smaller than they're depicted in Jurassic Park. They always knew that.
Yeah, they're like the chicken of dinosaurs.
Well, they're bigger than chickens. They're like giant turkey vultures, but they're still like they're smaller than they are in Jurassic Park. But the Jurassic Park raptor is pretty much a Hollywood interpretation of Michael Crichton's literary poetic license with them.
Okay.
So, but the science behind raptors has pretty much been known before that even came out and happened. But you know, people aren't going to ask that many questions when you're pretty spot on with DNA splice in your novel.
I mean, the creepiest shit I seen at a museum was a giant land sloth. Like, have you ever seen one of them? Those motherfuckers are like 30 feet tall and shit. Like, those are scary motherfuckers, man.
That's nasty. There's a blue whale in the Smithsonian.
Oh yeah, I need to look at that because we had like people.
You can't look at it in one room. It literally you go from room to room and it's over you at different angles.
No shit. Yeah, it's
crazy.
Yeah, that would be scary.
Yeah.
Everything scares the fuck out of me.
You know what scared me more than anything was realizing how small the Hope Diamond is. You're like, when you think of like, oh, as a heist to steal the Hope Diamond in like a book or a movie, you expect this like stone the size of your fist. I think that fucking big, dude. It looks like something you'd see at a jewelry store.
Then why is it so much? Why does everybody like go after it?
Well, because it's a big natural diamond, and it's the biggest cut natural diamond. Like it's cut with a clarity that's like jewelry quality, and it's that large. But like they've made manufactured stones as big as the Hope Diamond at this point that are just as clear and look just as beautiful.
What do you know about the Da Vinci painting of Jesus Christ? Like this
with the Last Supper?
No, it's like the brother and sister to the Mona Lisa. Like there's a collector on the black market that owns this. Like
I don't know enough about it to speak on it.
Yeah, it's pretty. I heard something like that. So here's a blue whale. Y'all can see it, but wow,
fucking huge, man.
That's fucking a big boy.
Those things still exist in the world.
Yeah, it's like a fucking giant machine, man. Fuck me.
Yeah, makes you feel small. Normally, I gotta take my pants off for that.
Smithsonian Museum would be a fun fucking.
Here's the cool thing about the Smithsonian is there are museums on museums on museums, natural history, aeronautics, air and space, like both basically the U.S. like pop culture almost museum. Like there's all kinds of cool shit. There's art, there's science, there's all kinds of shit there, and it's absolutely free.
Damn, it's free. I didn't know that.
Yeah, we pay for it with our tax dollars. It's ours.
Where is it at? Washington?
It's in Washington, D.C.
Okay.
Highly walkable, too.
Yeah, I gotta go, dude.
You gotta get out of there before it gets dark, but...
Yeah, I gotta go see this shit. I went to the Chicago Museum. It was pretty good.
Dude, they've got Archie Bunker's chair. They got the Fonz's jacket.
Cincinnati
Blue Whale. They got the Hope Diamond.
It's pretty good. It was like a trains and transport museum. It had a lot of cool 1940s kind of stuff. It was fun. Yeah, man, I'm down. Anywho, I got something to look at for later at least.
You go see moon rocks.
I'm not big on the space thing. I don't believe any of it. I just don't want to be a mark. You know, like I don't believe it.
Here's the one thing I'll tell you that I think keeps people from being a mark when you believe in the space program. The amount of cost and energy that it takes to fire one of those rockets into space, if they're faking it, that's a lot of wasted fucking effort and money. It's a lot of wasted money to blow up a rocket.
Does it surprise you though? Like that they
that would surprise me. It would surprise me the amount of cost to launch a rocket into space. Right? It would surprise me if that was fake. Also, all of our satellites work for everything that we use on a daily basis. Like your GPS and your phone works. That means that we send things to space. There's really no way around it. Like,
well, there kind of is. They got landlines that go in the ocean from continent to continent, too. Still,
yeah, but how does it get to your phone?
It's a fucking landline that goes through the ocean all the way from here to Europe.
Yeah, but GPS is like that positioning software. You need satellites in order to triangulate.
I mean, if there's as many satellites as they say they are, like
you can see them. You can look up in the sky and see them shits.
That's what they say, man. It's just hard for me to kind of understand it all, I guess. I don't know.
There's a lot more,
proof
conspiracies that I'd be more apt to believe. But I think there's so much proof that the NASA has left things on the moon that you can see with a telescope. Like you can see shit up there. We've left. Oh yeah.
Satellites have fallen from fucking space before. For fuck's sake.
Satellites fall from space all the time.
Like goddamn.
Yeah, I know.
With satellites fall from the satellites are replaced and they fall from space all the time. And when they fall from space, they have guided thrusters that force them into the ocean. And then sometimes they don't even try to recover them.
All right. Well, I mean, there's a bunch of glaring factoids that they didn't keep the tape for the I can't remember the word of it, but there's something they had that measured them going back and forth, and that shit's just gone.
They probably left it up there.
Yeah, maybe.
A lot of that stuff wasn't designed to come back.
Well, the fact that we have more technology in a cell phone now than the whole NASA rocket did back then is a fucking issue. Because we had computers the size of hospitals that was basically manning that thing. And it was very shitty technology back then.
But the whole reason the technology is small, things get smaller the more advanced they get, is because of the space program. It's because they want more technology with less weight. That's why things keep getting smaller, right? That's why nanotechnology was even developed in the first place.
The worst thing is that ever since we went supposedly 500,000, 300,000 miles into space, since the fucking 60s to 70s, that the furthest manned mission we took is 300 miles. That's a fucking glaring factor.
Yep.
So, I mean,
the question is at a certain point, the cost of going to space and coming back isn't nearly the same as the cost of going to the moon, landing, and then coming back. So the point is with manned exploration, it's about preservation of life. We've launched things that are unmanned that we don't need to recover way farther in that time. Because
they've actually found places where humanity, I can't remember the number of them, but there's a number of spots where we could start another fucking human race if we wanted to.
Theoretically, none of that's proven at this point. But
I'm scared, dude. There's two things I'll never do, and that is go into space and go in a submarine.
Well, the thing is, it's way more dangerous to go into a submarine than it is to go into space. The pressure of being underwater versus the vacuum of space argument is the vacuum of space versus a pressurized cabin, you're working to regulate that pressure. But as you go under the sea, you can regulate that pressure to a degree. You're always fighting outside forces.
I can-
gotta get out of here,
That's
boys.
fine, dude.
All right, but-
okay. Later, Blaker.
Hey, take it easy, Blake.
Yeah, I could almost believe that we flew to the moon, but for us to land and then rocket blast off that motherfucker and come back to Earth is the shit that just like fuck.
Doesn't take nearly as much to rocket blast
That's what they
off
said,
of
yeah.
the moon because of the lacking gravity.
And then you're riding in orbit, and it makes it easier.
Right. So
all
you're
that.
right. So you're taking that landing lunar module and you're relaunching it off of the surface of the moon just to get back to your ship, which then takes you
It's
back.
pretty fucking fascinating. It really is. And then,
Yeah.
and then when you go back and look at this shit, it's kind of smaller than what you would think it'd be. And I don't know.
Oh yeah.
And Drew, man, like, I don't know. Like, it may be safer to go up into space than underwater, but if I was to do either or, my anxiety would be the exact same. Like, it's
I feel you.
it's more of not having control, right? Like, if anything happens.
Well, I was like really, really fucking high when I went to go see Avatar 2, The Way of Water. And the thing about them filming underwater scenes so realistically is it makes you feel like you're underwater. So I felt like I was going to drown the whole fucking time. And I was like, I hate this movie. I just can't stand this. I don't want to be underwater anymore.
The older I get, the weirder I get. Like, I don't even like watching gory stuff anymore, you know? Like,
I've never really been into gory stuff, to be honest.
it was just a few years ago I was willing to fly to Florida. I was like, okay, I'm going to buy my ticket. I'm going to bite the bullet. I'm going to fly an airplane. I was kind of excited, but now I'm like terrified. Like, I just don't want to fly ever now. And roller coasters, like when we were kids, roller coasters are fun. Fuck a roller coaster. I don't want to do a fucking roller coaster ever again.
Oh, come on. That's fun times.
I feel as you get older too, motion sickness hits you more.
It slams you around, dude. I live in Ohio, so we went in Kings Island. They got this shit called the Beast.
Yeah.
There's literally a part where you go into like a tunnel, and at the bottom of it, people say they like have broken necks. Like it jars you like a crack, and you hear it, and it
There's no way that's been fucking breaking people's necks. They wouldn't still have it open.
I don't know, man. If when you go and experience it, you'll know what I'm talking about. Everybody I know has done it.
Didn't they have like a fun park in Jersey that like had a lot of accidents and a lot of people, and they were still open.
Yeah,
that was the 70s though, bud.
It's the biggest wooden.
Nobody cared about their kids in the 70s. Just go to this spot where everybody gets gonorrhea in the same pond and breaks their legs.
Yeah, there's conspiracies about Disney having their lagoon place was filled with eating
flesh-eating bacteria, botulism. Yeah, because it was connected to the actual water.
Right.
Yeah,
so,
that's why they had to close it.
There's all types of fuckery, like the one you're talking about, Action Park, I think was called.
Action Point.
Yeah, I just watched the documentary on that. I forget what it was on. I think it was on Max.
There's really good movie that's kind of based on that.
Yeah, it's the Johnny Knoxville flick.
Yeah, it's a good movie, dude. I like that movie.
Oh, I didn't know that was based on that. That's cool. I watched that.
Yeah.
Yeah, people have died on rides at Disney World, and the one they've died on the most is the People Mover. Have you ever been on the People Mover?
No, I've never been to Disney World.
Oh, it's like it's like what if a train went really, really slow? Right, but the thing is, there's no like seatbelts on it because there's no need for it.
Yeah.
People have like tried to jump from car to car, and there's elevated sections that like just kind of like tour around the park. And people like falling off or getting crushed by them, and like this is people dicking around and being stupid.
Yeah.
Like, it's not, like if you sit in your fucking seat with your hands and arms inside the vehicle, ain't nothing gonna happen to nobody.
Yeah, but people are stupid.
Just don't be stupid. Like I don't care if somebody else dies on this fucking thing because they were stupid. I'm gonna go on it. I'm gonna be fine because I'm not gonna be stupid.
Yeah, we kind of lost that little respectability. Like you got to be able to have good judgment. There's that recent thing where the girl was parasailing, and she fucking tore herself out and flopped, and they don't know if it's suicide or not. You know, it just
Well, it might not have been intentional suicide, but it was certainly suicide.
It was not a good thing to do. You know, you might have a panic attack and you're just up there. They said that the mechanism that kept the parachute low broke, and she just kept going higher and higher and higher, and she's freaked out. Dude.
Freaked out. Hey,
Yeah.
I'll tell you this much: she was panicking, but as soon as she hit that water, that panic just disappeared.
Yeah, you might think water's underneath me. Nah.
That's just like fucking hitting concrete at that height.
Yeah, it's like that football player that jumped off the Carnival Cruise and got ate. They just disappeared, gone. You don't fuck with water, man. I don't like water. I think I'd probably be more comfortable than flying, but you can kind of take yourself out of the position you're in when you're flying. When you're in water, like you can maybe do that too, but I don't know.
Respect water.
You should respect
Powerful.
both. I think driving is fucking dangerous, dude. Like I was driving today. This motherfucker. We all pull up at ATM. Okay, you got a block long cement column that keeps people in line. Nobody wants to get in that because it could take an hour. So you pull up in the parking lot where the curb is. Someone did that. I pulled up behind them. I'll admit it was stupid of me to do that, but I did that for about 20 seconds, and the bitch that was pulled up from me, she decided she's going to back out and get into the column. She didn't fucking see me behind her, so I just rammed it in reverse and got out. Like that's the kind of shit you run across, you know.
Yeah, vehicles have definitely taken, a lot of people that we like. Just look at the guy from Gen V. He died in a motorcycle accident. We got Comic Storian died in a vehicle accident. Like vehicle accidents are like the most common death now.
Look at Donnie Cates.
Yeah,
He almost died, dude. I saw a picture of him. He didn't look too good recently. He looked pretty rough.
Traumatic brain injury to change you as a person too. That's crazy shit.
Yeah, yeah. I have
that happened to Mark, Cat and Mark.
That's right.
Mark got a traumatic brain injury, and they had a rough go of it for a little while there. They had only been married for a little bit, and his personality shifted. You know, so it took them a while to like figure out how to, you know, even be the people that they were before. You know, that's a tough thing, and that was an on the job accident. That wasn't.
Is this old or new? Comic Storian?
yeah. He like
last year.
Yeah, the channel's still going, but the main guy behind it, the guy that started it, Benny, is the guy that passed away in the car accident like a year ago. Yeah.
And nobody really knows what happened. Like he seemed like he was, like he just flipped his shit. Like it wasn't, like it didn't seem like there was a big reason for the crash either.
Yeah, I remember when the family was just like, we're gonna keep it quiet for now, but then like the news and shit ended up breaking it, being like YouTuber died in car crash, right? So like they kind of let it slip.
Thing. I thought it was just health. Wow.
Yeah, no, he flipped his SUV on the highway.
Yeah, I had this fucking guy working on my roof. It was like a holiday, like Christmas or New Year's Eve. I can't remember, but we were paying him good, right? We was gonna give him whatever. It was like an extra 100 or two just to fucking do the job. And he was all about it. He was like, "Yeah, I don't care. It's a holiday. I'm gonna come out." Brought a ladder, popped it right on my porch. We live in a cottage. It's not that high, you know. So he's getting up there, comes up and down a couple times. And when I tell you, like, it was slippery ice, like ice on the roof, ice on the ground, water, ice, snow. We kept telling him, like, this is dangerous. You sure you know? Oh, I do this shit all the time. Squat, bam! Hard as fuck, just slammed his fucking head and neck right into my porch. I'm like, oh, no.
Damn.
I'm like, oh, we're fucked. I think he fell on the concrete by the porch because I live on, like, my front porch is like a deck and then sidewalk in between the two houses. I think he like slammed and his head hit the concrete. Big ass fucking like fucked up head. And we're like, oh my, and he's like, no, I'm good. And he was like an older guy, like 65. He lived, as far as I know. but I was just like, fuck, this guy might die. It was horrible.
That's dangerous shit, man.
It's fucking dangerous, man. It could
Remember,
happen.
I was a kid. My dad fell off our roof, and like, my mom was like, "Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at?" And it was like, it was raining, and he was cleaning out one of the gutters. Apparently, something was clogged up and all fucked up, and it was like leaking weird. And he's like, "Oh, I can get up there and take care of it." So he got up on the roof, and like, it was a 2-story with a roof over the deck. So he fell 1 story, landed on the deck, rolled and fell off. But the deck was 2 stories high. So he like fell a story, bounced, rolled, and fell 2 stories. And like, apparently he came in like out of the rain, like with a broken arm and a dislocated shoulder on the other side, like covered in mud. And like, my mom was freaking out. She's like, "Who's this fucking mud monster come busting in the kitchen?" This is my dad limping around all busted up.
Probably like not even able to talk. He's probably like, "Oh, you know."
Yeah. And yeah, I remember that vividly because we were like, I mean, I was like maybe 4.
Fuck.
And like, we had to take my dad to the hospital. It was crazy.
Shit, man. I remember my stepdad had a heart attack, and we went to Columbus. It was about a 120-mile drive from my town. And I go all these years, I'm like, man, he was only like 35, had a fucking heart attack. I didn't know the whole time what was going on. About 10 years ago, my mom told me, she was like, "Oh yeah, he was snorting cocaine."
Well,
Oh,
that'll do it to you.
I'm like, oh, well, that makes sense, you know. So Habib. I realize I've been watching an hour back. Oh, yeah, you're way back, dude. That's UFC talk. That was a
You
long time ago.
catch
Well,
up
I
there,
was
fella.
not in that conversation.
Yeah, that was before TM even got here. Yeah, I mean, it's okay to believe in the space stuff. I get why people believe it. It's just hard for me to like just to put a guarantee on a lot of shit because America. I mean, we've been lied to a few times, dude. Like,
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, there's shit that we could like point at and be like, we were lied to, you know. And
Well,
I don't know, dude. There's got to be
9/11.
there's got to be something out there though. 'Cause there's a lot of weird shit in the sea.
Settle down, X-Files.
The truth is out there.
do
But, like,
do.
You know what? Like I kind of believe that there's other dimensions rather than like aliens.
Yeah, dude, I do. I don't know how many there are, but I can see
Infinite.
like shit happening around us that we can't see for sure.
Infinite dimensions, bro. It's the fucking multiverse. Dude, my ex-girlfriend, every time we'd watch a new fucking comic book movie in the last couple of years, she'd be like, we'd start watching it, and like A would happen, and B would happen, and C would happen, and she'd go, "Oh, is this the fucking Megaverse again?"
Mhm.
And every time I'd be like, the fucking multiverse. But at the same time, that's hilarious.
Oh,
I just want to say, I got my tickets for Superman.
There you go.
you did your DC chore.
Cooper.
Are
Yeah.
you, hey Drew, are you like a opportunist or are you a hardcore DC or Marvel guy?
He's a
I'm
Marvel
more
guy.
of a Marvel guy, but like I love the DC stuff. Like,
Yeah, dude.
people always be like, "Oh, he's a Marvel shill" or whatever. Like, man, Marvel is comics, but DC is also some great stories.
Yeah.
And people always go, "Oh, DC's better than Marvel." It's like, if
Oh,
DC stopped making comics, you know what Marvel would still be doing?
Probably making comics.
Making comics. If Marvel stopped making comics, you know what DC would be doing?
Making comics. I think that's
Nah.
the thing, like
Nope.
no.
Comic shops would shutter their doors.
I like so.
The power of Spider-Man, my friend.
They're both
I-
hard headed.
I have a couple of questions. Do you think that if Superman is like good, like everybody like that walks in there and the consensus is that it's a great movie, do you think it will elevate Fantastic Four because people will be like, you know what, I want more of that. I want more superhero stuff. I want to go out and enjoy myself because I really enjoyed myself for Superman. And Fantastic Four is coming out in another week or so, so I might as well go see that. Do you think that will happen?
I do not.
I don't know.
I think the Fantastic Four will unfortunately be disappointing at the box office. I think that the property of Fantastic Four isn't on the level of Avengers or X-Men when it comes to like a name cachet. I think that the people who are excited about Fantastic Four are the same people who were excited about Fantastic Four. I think we've lost a lot of momentum as far as the MCU is concerned. And I think that level of quality that comes with the MCU stamp is questionable at this point. So I think that it's going to be, somebody said the other day, it's like that Marvel's got this like leg up and but their brand has been tarnished. I think the DC brand has been tarnished even more by that Zack Snyder stuff. But I think that Superman as a name has this international cachet that the Fantastic Four does not.
See,
So
I'm gonna disagree. Like, if Superman's good, I think that people will be more interested to go see Fantastic Four. So, like, I like, and you talking about crossovers and stuff. Like, I want both the DCU and the MCU to do well because I wouldn't mind seeing a crossover in the future between the companies.
It's a little bit of divide and conquer. I see what you're saying, but when you have like multiple,
I think the more successful Superman is, the more successful the second week of Superman will be, which only serves to hurt Fantastic Four.
It could help a little bit when you have more than one movie going on. Like I submit that Deadpool last year would not be nowhere near as successful if there was any other superhero movie, but that was all we had. So I'm just like, it's a little nerfed. It's like they got way more success than they deserved.
Yeah. Also, like with Superman's also gonna hurt due to Jurassic Park or Jurassic World. But part of me feels like I know I've been touting saying that like, oh, it's $1 billion franchise. I don't know if this Jurassic World will make that much. It will overseas, but I don't think a lot of like people in America or Canada or even like anywhere like in North America.
In North America, TM, there's about only 85, I believe, left of this one particular thing. Do you know what that thing is?
What?
A drive-in movie theater.
Oh, I love
that. We have one in the Baltimore area. It's called Benji's, and I cannot wait for a Superman Jurassic World double bill at the drive-in.
Oh, that would be so cool.
Can't wait. I know for a fact that they're not going to do Superman Fantastic Four.
Yeah, that's sad.
I don't think they'd get the right to do that, but I think that we're going to get a Superman Jurassic World double bill, and man, give me 4.5 hours sweating my ass off in the bed of a truck. I'll sit at the drive and watch a movie.
My girlfriend and my son have been going to the theater a lot. And my kid watches every fucking anything you can think of for kid movies in the last year. And they spent $12 on popcorn and pop, a little combo. And the theater is so used to seeing them at this point, they gave them the upgrade. So I got like a cool
nice
hero.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's like a $30 bucket. The only thing that sucked is when they came home, they didn't get a refill. They just
they left you with a popcorn smell, but no popcorn.
Yeah, I'm like,
what a bunch of dicks.
Refill, like how big this thing is,
Yeah, right.
They didn't get it. They said they were closing, and he was pissed because one of the machines weren't working or something. So
thanks a lot, hon.
I can't believe how much that freaking
Galactus bucket.
Yeah, that's nuts, man. Like, why? Like, and the stupid thing is, people are gonna buy it.
People should only buy it if it's got a real fucking mouth on it, like a goddamn sex toy. That would be hilarious.
I think people are gonna buy it and just throw it away. Like
no, dude, it's $80.
$80
for just buying it.
Yeah, for the Galactus head popcorn bucket.
Fuck me.
Yeah, nobody's throwing that out.
It's probably the most elaborate popcorn bucket I've ever seen, but
wow.
like $80 is a lot for a fucking
Yeah,
box of
dude.
popcorn.
For a movie item, like
In any economy, that's a bad deal.
yeah, like you're going like. I don't know. Does like Marvel get a kickback from Marvel has to get a kickback from this. So
My
that
kid-
I mean, it's a licensed
They might give
product.
it to him for free just because he's my kid. Like I have a little hope we might get one. Now that they're giving us that, like who knows?
Shit, I hope you get one.
I hope I do
yeah,
too.
man, that'd be so cool.
I wonder what the resale value on that fucker is. Probably
Oh, the resale is probably going to
The
be
level
double.
of hate in the community when Biggie Shaq gets a free fucking $80 popcorn bucket would fucking break my brain.
You know who was into it the most? TiVo. TiVo got all them fucking things, man. He loved that shit, I think.
Yeah, that motherfucker would have gotten a fucking $80 popcorn bucket, no problem.
For real. He
Like,
loved FF too, yeah.
TiVo always had me questioning how that man explained things to his wife. Always had some shit.
TiVo was a fucking a good fucking little component, man.
Guy was a legend, dude.
Yeah. You definitely missed, man.
Dude,
You
I
know-
remember when we were doing that mainframe Comic-Con thing, people
Mhm.
were like, oh, we need people to host this, we need people to host that. I was like, they were like, who can you get to do things? And I was like, cool, I got 2 people on deck. I had the brothers, what were their names?
Two bros?
Yeah.
2 brothers.
Okay.
Right? I got them to do something, and it was literally, I was like, hey, can you guys do this? And like, yeah, what do we do? I said, interview this one creator. They're like, cool. It was like literally the easiest conversation I ever had. The next one, I was like, I called TiVo and I was like, hey, Tim, we want you to do something with us. He's like, what do you want me to do? And I was like, I don't even really know. But like, if you're down, I'll get you somebody to interview. And he's like, how about this? How about I get Ken Lashley and I just interview my buddy Ken Lashley and we do it for you? And I was like, dude, this is the easiest thing I've ever done in my life. I was like, thank God the 2 people I reached out to were like immediately like, yeah, we'll do this. No problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he fucking brought Ken Lashley. They had a good conversation. Tim was a good dude, man.
Yeah, I thought that my memory is pretty shitty, but I remember him not wanting to do the awards, you know, and the year he passed, I think he won like Hall of Fame or something, but I could see him just being like, I'm not into it, because I remember him saying that.
He just did his own thing, like, and his award was the people were showing up to his show. Like, he knew that that's what was fucking important, and it wasn't like catching an award for something. Like, if you win, that's cool, man. If you lose, it's not a big deal. But like, if it's something you like really, really want, as far as like recognition, like,
Yeah,
it's not what you that's not where you need to be recognized, man. Just keep doing what you're doing on your own channel and you'll get your recognition there, dude. It's like you get a super chat, that's recognition, bro. As somebody joins your channel membership, that's recognition. That's not platitudes and attaboys, you know. It's like as much hot dog and grandstanding people want to do for an attaboy, you know. It's like you shouldn't do the right thing for the attaboy. You do the right thing because it makes you feel good. The attaboy is just, like, you know, a little bit of feedback to let you know you're on the right path. You know what I mean?
Yeah, be good, be good.
Yeah, TM was he's really good at that shit, though. You won like 2 or 3, didn't you, TM?
I won 2. Yeah,
Yeah, but
it hasn't changed my life.
no, yeah.
What are you talking about?
Feel more important now.
I heard you were sucking on fat titties on a Miami beach.
Yeah, after my award, I just want to, instead of like seeing things, I just want to be able to own them from now on. You know, like Michael Jackson. I'll just show him my award and be like, I'll take 10 of those.
Bro, but that's the thing is, like, weren't you nominated for like 7 or 8 awards this year?
I think so, yeah.
That's what's important, is the second that people are like, well, who deserves to be recognized? Throw your name out there.
Yeah, it's
Right.
cool.
And it's, you know, it's nice. It's got to feel good, but it's also about consistency. You're fucking always doing something.
I try, man. Yeah, I just try not to get too. I was just bringing up the TiVo thing because I probably wouldn't have put him in it. I don't know if that's what happened. I'm just saying, like, I think that might have been happening.
Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I don't think he wanted to be involved in any kind of.
Yeah, but like it's nice to remember the dude. And if somebody deserves Hall of Fame, it's a guy who built his channel up to like plus 6,000 subscribers 2 fucking times. Like he lost his channel and rebuilt that shit. Like didn't miss a fucking beat.
No, he had some good content, man. His Shakers list and all that stuff.
He had good partnerships with different people. He always had tight people on his shows. You know, it's like everybody that was on his show who does something different now is better for having been a part of that show. Like Otto does good shit. 3 Men in the Basement, like, you know, and fucking what's his name? Justin. Isn't that his name?
I maybe.
Fucking Prime. Whatever.
Oh, yeah. Whatever fuck his name is. Fuck, I forget it now that you said it, but yeah, something Prime.
I thought it was Justin. I could be wrong. I don't know. So like
No,
Discovery was doing shit with him, like
Transformery or something. Auto Prime or some shit, right?
Well, Otto's Grotto is the guy from 3 Men in the Basement.
Oh, yeah, I can't remember. I wasn't really super tight with those. I know that Bird City and Discovery hopped on around the time I started.
Yeah, they were all West Coast people, but like everybody else used to chill with them was all East Coast guys.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and then there was that one guy that fucked with Jim Mint. I don't know if he was tied in with the Lords.
Jim Mint used to be in with the Lords. I feel like Jim Mint's the kind of guy who gets in there wherever anybody will take him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no hate, you know. I'm not really into the statues and omnibuses, so I don't really mess with his content. I don't even really know what he does. He does like daily live streams and shit now or whatever, but like I never really got too far into his content because like he was collecting statues that were like out of my price range or like out of my realm of interest. So that just wasn't really my lane as far as content goes.
No, not me either. Breaking news. Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Good to see Travis and Drew and my
What
host
up?
with the most, Biggie Shack in the house. Hey, guys.
What's going on, buddy?
Had me a hamburger earlier, but now I kind of got some donuts. That's how we do it.
I got some good ass donuts from the Amish. Yesterday, went to the Amish market and got some donuts from the bakery. They're delicious. They're made without electricity, I guess. I don't know how they're Amish, but damn, freshly churned, I guess. They're
Yeah,
good.
freshly churned.
Gonna get that churn on.
Melody got home and she's pissed because I didn't answer my phone. Well, guess what? No one called. I should have known and called her.
You should just say you're sorry.
I am sorry.
It's very much easier than arguing.
It is very
One thing I learned from my first marriage, Biggie's like you fell in the river, man. You're gonna be dead on the rocks somewhere. Why swim upstream? So let the current take you.
Yeah. She was gonna prove me wrong, but she took off.
She took off to call you real quick in the time machine.
I don't know what the fuck to do. I better go get me some food. I don't want to get embarrassed by my family giving me hell. So we're gonna take this to the back. Yeah, go ahead and call. Let's see this thing. Is my phone going to ring?
Oh,
It's not ringing.
wait. I've called you 19, 20 times.
It's called me 19, 20 times. What? I don't know what you want me to do. It's not doing. Is it? Maybe my shit's on like.
Do not disturb.
Yeah, it might be on. It's not on Do Not Disturb or anything.
Okay, well, it's fucking not ringing.
Oh,
is it?
you know what? I probably got to go see if my phone bill's fucked up or something. All right, we're going to take this to the back. See y'all later. Thank you for coming on. We talked about space, fighters, dreams, comics, car wrecks, head injuries.
Go bots.
Go bots. Hashtag
It's
enjoy.
not our phone bill.
Big
it's
Biggie. Biggie.